Oh, baby! Let's get it! Oh, baby! Oh, we here. Oh, we are fracking here! Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, it's Friday night! Hey, listen, I know that it wasn't so great last night for the Milwaukee Bucks, but listen, we're still representing. That's it. We here, and we ready. And it's Friday night. Scott Merriman, what I'm trying to say. Hell, Mods, go, Pack, go. Kicking it off. Coco with a 5. It's Friday. You know what that means. You know what it means, ladies and gentlemen. Look what a tourist saying. It's coming home. It's coming home. Coming home. What's going on, Ray? Ladies and gentlemen, we survived. We made it through another week. We did it. We survived. We're still breathing. And I gotta say, it's good to be here on Friday night. And so, before I get bombarded with questions, here is Coach episode 3. There you go, right there. Yep, and right there. And hold on, and right there. It's all filmed. It took 2 freaking fracking days to film it, and I will not stop editing until it is complete. And so, it will come out tonight. It might be 3 o'clock in the morning, but it will come out tonight. Just letting you know. Alexander, 5, do you think I ever have kids? I don't know. At this current moment in my life, not in the correct headspace for it. So I would want to be the best parent possible, and I'm not in the position to do so right this second. Zeno Tour, we're gonna get another this season song. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Colt, what a fire. Your hair looks way nice today. You get a haircut? I did. Philip, what a fitty! No time. We didn't see you play with your dolls again. Spaceball reference for the win. PSFO now auto-completes time-to-timeism. Well, that just means that the transformation is complete. Austin, what a tour. Be brutally honest, think A-Rod's coming back. 100% yes. Yes. Chris, what a tenor! As much as I love you and your content as an Arizona fan for the next week and a half, you're my arch nemesis. Shakes your fist to the sky. Curse you, Tom Grossi! Understandable. Ray, what a fitty! Saying shots! Tom is better. So Tom, your thoughts on the speed of a swallow? Well, you see, you know. Woo! You know what? Oh, you know what? Let's get it. Did I watch this one? I don't know if I watched. Hold on. I know the intro's gotta get done. Hold on. All right, it's clear. How to make sure that we're following proper hygienic protocols here. That's what we had to do. Herman, you took over first. I haven't even gotten the intro out yet. Because you know what? Now what we're going to do is we are going to do a freaking intro to be remembered. Got that in. Throughout the ages, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to do the intro. And then we are going to down this shot as requested. So, I'll read through these real quick. Alexander, who wins the AFC East next season? The Bills. Zeno, on Dak Prescott wins comeback player of the year. I think Carson Wentz might win it, but pretty good. Now, can I do my longest Packer Nation? Oh. That's a challenge. Now, listen, that's a challenge. I, used my voice a lot last night, but I will give it my all. Let's get it. As always, Grossi Bossy Packer! Nation, welcome to an episode of Packcast, the podcast where you don't have to be a Packers fan, but it sure does help. I'm your host, Tom. It's Friday night, Grossi. Woo! Let's get it. Oh! Yeah! That's it, baby. That's it. Woo! You wanted it. I gave it to you. You wanted it, and I gave it to you. Oh, yeah. We good now? Oh, we vibing. We are vibing. Luke, we have not had that conversation just yet. Not yet. Oh, we got those deep lungs, baby. We got those deep lungs. That's it. Also, we have 2 packages to open this evening. 1 from Mr. Benjamin Tech and 2 from Mr. Scott Merriman. Kick ass with a fitty! In light of everything you're going through, just want to send you all the love a fan could give over the internets. You used to live on the East Coast, so I know you can find this, but this fitty, she to seek and destroy about yes. Oh, yes. Yes. Kick-ass. Thank you, buddy. Very, very much appreciated. Very much. Open Scott's first. Okay. I got you. Got Mr. Scott Merriman here. Got Eat it with a tenor. Hey, Grossi, how'd you become a Packers fan? You're an eating recommended your channel. My dad was a diehard Cowboys fan, and he tried to raise me such. And when I was like 6, I went into school and heard the Packers beat the Cowboys and was a fan ever since. Dustin with a hundo! Oh! With a hundo! Dustin saying, I'm drinking with you, good sir. Mr. Dustin, a pleasure to be drinking with you, my friend. Nick Cole with a tenor. When you run out what's currently in that decanter, I have to recommend Writer's Tears Whiskey. Ooh, as a fellow writer, I confirm the taste is accurate and tasty. I will check that out. Kip with a doer. Can we get the greatest Leroy Jenkins. Classic. All right. Let's open it. Hopefully this is the anthrax that I ordered. I hope. I'm not responsible for the amount of tape on the box. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. We'll survive. It's fine. There's a good amount of tape on here. It's fine. There we go. We're good. No more. I can't. I don't want to show Scott Merriman's address. I'm gonna open it down here. I don't want to show your address. Yeah. It's a box. It's a box within a box. Oh. Okay. All right. It's a smaller box in a bigger box. Oh, this is one of those. Oh, hold on. I got a sticker on me. There we go. Nope. Okay. There we go. All right. So it's one of these fancy open boxes. It's magnetic. Oh, there's a card. I'm not gonna look what's inside. And it's bright yellow. Wow, you did it. I don't know what I did, but I did it. Jack would fire. Why did France give Napoleon a small army when they exiled him? Because he had to live like an emperor, obviously. Zeno fired. Dak Prescott's the only quarterback from 2016 draft still on the team, and yet Carson Wentz is better. Congrats. Your future is bright, Tom. Better dress accordingly. Ooh. Jim B, Jimmy, and unfortunately Adam, too. You're supposed to arrive weeks ago, but Merriman stinks at geography. It's beautiful. Was that a haiku? Better dress the part. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a box inside a box inside a box. Ladies and gentlemen. Untitled favorite TV show currently. Ooh. That's tough. I mean, I love me some Better Call Saul. Invincible was a good one this year. I like The Boys. That's good too. Invincible, I really liked Invincible. I really liked that. All right, it's a box within a box within a box, folks. I really hope that there's another box in here. I know, it's getting crazy here. All right. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we have a case. A case within a box, within a box, within a box. Dusted Fire Boxception, yup, but now we have a case in here too. There's a little, randomly put a sticker on this for some reason, but they did. Okay, so we got a case within the box, within the box, within the box. It's just boxes all the way down. From Bentech, Jimmy, Jim B, Clubby, Adam, and me. All right. I really hope in here there's a smaller case. There is! We got a bag, ladies and gentlemen. Inside the case, so we got a bag, inside the case, inside a box, inside a box, inside a box. Oh, baby! How far deep do you, how far does it go? How far does it go? Okay. This seems to be the precipice. This seems to be it. Okay, so now, let's take a gander here. Oh, yes. Oh, my. Yes. These. Oh, my. I don't know if you can see this. On the bottom left, it says hashtag Tommunism. I don't know if you can, yep, there you go. That is frackin' phenomenal. That is phenomenal. Whew. 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 Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Crushing it. The mods. You beautiful sons of guns. This is awesome. This is fantastic. I am ready to go skiing and represent Tommunism forever. And out missing class with a hundo because of the Tommunism glasses. And if it wasn't because of the Tommunism glasses, at least I'm gonna pretend it was. That's right. I got the biggest paycheck I've ever gotten. Woo! Hell yeah! Now, granted, that's because I forgot to turn the timesheet in like Scooter, but like Scooter overlooking the Cowboys fly is not important. So here's a question. Have you seen The Bad Batch? Oh! Buddy, thank you for the hundo. And two, I have not seen it yet. I've heard great things. I have not. Wookiee's trying to get me to do it. I will watch it, I promise. Jim with a turret, Tom has his own sunglasses, living the dream. That's it. Does it get any better than this? This is what fame looks like, people. This is what it looks like. Dusted Fire perfection of Tommunism. Listen, as they said, the future's bright. The future's bright. We gotta be able to withstand the harsh rays of the sun. And now we could do so while basking in the glory of Tommunism. I am a 90s wrestler in this, and I could not be happier. I could not be happier. Like, we are Macho Man Randy Savaging this. Oh, yeah. I am ready to snap into a vegan Slim Jim. Like, just saying. How long's the charity? We're going until the end of July. End of July. Alexander.99, favorite movie adaptation of book? Ooh, that's a great question. I actually might say Shutter Island, and I actually think I like the book, the movie better, because I like the ending that they did. Yeah. Macho Man Thomas Grossi. That's it. Whew. These are phenomenal. Thank you, mods. Thank you so very much. Wow, now things are really bright in here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's... And to think that it was like one of those, like, Russian nest dolls. And there's just things... There's just things that were going on and on and on and on. It was great. That was fantastic. Oh, Philip Burrs are 1001 in sport, Tommunism, and round numbers. There it is. There it is. And I got one of those magnetic boxes. I like these boxes. Oh. The box wasn't sturdy. Okay. I'm just gonna put this in here before I break anything else. We're just gonna. I've been to a WWE show. I've been to multiple WWE shows. That's it. It's okay. We're just gonna pretend that didn't happen. That's fine. It's fine. No one saw it. No one saw a thing. No one. I can fix it. It's okay. I can fix it. I can fix it. All right. Now, Benny Tech sent a package as well. Ben, remind me. I gotta send you a DM. Remind me. All right, Benjamin Tech sent one. And the thing is, it sounds like there's liquid in it. It sounds like there's liquid. Michael with a fiver. Woldenholzer would be the first coach fired after the team makes the NBA Finals. Every third sentence must get better. So tired of it. I would imagine so, yes. Get gas! What a fiver! Oh my god, my tears flake me over the box breaking. The reaction was priceless. That was a big my bad. That was a big. There is. Oh. You know, I don't even know why I got the scissors out. It's just. Yep, we're just gonna. Oh my. Ethan at a time. Very good into hockey. Please be a Blackhawks fan. Like CM Punk. Nope. I probably should have opened this the right. Oh. Okay. Okay. Yep. Go away, styrofoam. Oh. What have we here? John Walker and Sons King George V blended Scotch whiskey. Oh. We got another fit. Oh my god. This is the greatest thing. Mike, what if you're gonna do an unboxing of shampoo costume top? That'd be hilarious. And good lord, that box looks fancy. Don't worry, we'll do things with that costume. Unspeakable things. I want to open this little booklet first, and then I will show it off to everybody. Oh, this is a whole history book. Okay, I'm not in the mood to learn right now. Okay, well, I'll read that later. A custom bottle. Oh, I'm like terrified. It's so nice. Justify every word that was just said was glorious. It is a custom bottle. Tom Grossi, we are not a cult. We're not, for tax purposes. Go pack a go. Look at the bottle. Damn. Hot diddly damn. Damn. This might be the fanciest thing that I will ever drink. Ever. Benny Tech would have told you that is Waterford Crystal. And I was holding it up by one hand, and you didn't say anything? I could have broke it. What are you doing, Benny Tech? Wow. And wow. Credit Jim B for the middle line. Yeah. Wow. Mike with a fiery shout out right now. Aaron Rodgers leads the Packers to win the next 5 Super Bowls. I'm sorry, Ben! Ethan at fire. I don't feel like Larry today. Former teacher Tom. That's why it's former. Wow. This is frickin'. By appointment to Her Majesty the Queen, Scotch Whiskey Distillers, John Walker and Sons, Limited, London. Oh. Scott Merriman with a fitty! Tom says, King George, can you please drink it with the glasses while Hamiltoning? Yeah, like, do I do a shot of this or do I just sip this? I don't. This is so nice. Like, is this a shot? Is this a shot or a drink? I don't know. You can see how fancy I am. That you don't drink that except on special occasions. It's a Friday night. Why not? It's why not? Shot now, sip later. I can open it, right? Like it's not gonna expire. No, you sip. I get sips and I get it's sipping whiskey, not a shot. Oh, shotgun it. Okay. Do not shot that. I need to taste it. Okay. Well, in that case, Dustin with a $5. Sip. I have just the glasses to sip it out of. Okay. All right. We're gonna sip it. We're gonna sip it. We're gonna sip it. Oh, Jesus. That is... Woo! That's gonna put some hair on the chest. Get gas until at best you put a fancy ice cube in that. I just have a regular ice cube. I'm gonna go get one. You know what? I'm gonna put this... I'm gonna rinse this out just in case there was anything there. I'm gonna rinse this out. And then I'm going to put one ice cube in it. A singular ice cube. And I'm going to find the most perfect one. Hold on. Hold on! A single ice cube. A singular one. We got one. Were you talking smack again, Herman? I swear to God. I'll return you. I'll return you. Herman, you better not drink that. Mike and I get some ice. Gonna go all in. 8 peso to turn it. Grip it and sip it. All right, we got one ice cube. We got one. Okay, I'm like, even this is so heavy. It's got weight to it. Okay. Single ice cube. Okay. Okay. It has been poured. Mike and I, while you were gone, Herman tainted the bottle. You know, I thought we were fine. I thought we were fine. Benny Tech with a 20. Only 8,000 were shipped to the U.S. You can drink that normally without chilling. You could shot or sip. Go, pack, go. Only 8,000? What? So this is going to be the nicest thing I ever drink in my life. Like, that's what you say. I got you, Benny Tech. Dustin, cheers to you, Tom. Cheers to you, buddy. Okay, I smell it. Only 8,000. That's going right next to the decanter. Okay. Wow. Of 8,000. Oh God. It's like I'm scared now. I'm scared. That's a fancy bottle. Even if I hate it, I'm gonna pretend I like it. Jesus, 8,000. I smell it. That's strong. What was the proof? 86 proof. Okay. That's holy crap, man. All right, well, Benny Tech, buddy, that greatly appreciated. Jesus. All right, we're gonna Ashton, we're editing episode 3 right now. All right, we're gonna sip this. I'm like kind of afraid. So this is you don't mix this with ginger ale, ginger ale and lime. Okay, got it. Okay. Mike would have done over under the cost of the bottle was $1,000. I have no idea. We both now have one. The Tom Grossi Bentech connection. All right, we're gonna try this. Holy shizer. That is so smooth. Wow. That is, holy crap. That is smooth as hell. There was no burn on that. That was, whew. Oh, buddy. That's some good stuff. C. Murray win a 50! 50 for you, 50 for charity. Great cause, near and dear to my heart. College friend was a Marine in Iraq and died of brain injury. Not the same, but it's close. Thank you so much for doing this. Hope you're mentally here. And C. Murray, thank you. It's a great foundation. I'm really happy we've already raised over $2,400 for them, and we're going through the entire month. Again, winner gets a signed Aaron Rodgers jersey. So thank you, folks. Thank you. Hollywood at $5. You say the price of my war is a price you're unwilling to pay. You cry. Yeah, is that what we wanted? Is that what it's at? You'll be back soon, you'll see. You'll remember you belong to me. You'll be back, time will tell. You'll remember that I served you well. Oceans rise, empires fall. We have seen each other through it all. And when push comes to shove, I will send a fully armed battalion to remind you of my love. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it! Benny Tech would tell you you could drink that all night long and not get a hangover either. Challenge accepted. This is gonna make editing tonight so much easier. So much easier. Jim, if I feel like you need to be wearing a fancy robe while sitting next to the fireplace while drinking that. You know what? I don't disagree with the word you just said. It's like 85 degrees outside, but I still agree with you. Keith with a 3. Neutral banking and exit that Scotch. Accurate. Christian would fire. Think that's smooth. Dry wood for a reserve double barrel, 100 proof, goes down as smooth as milk. I hope not. I would die. I'm allergic, so that was a reference that hurt. Jim B with a fire to inspire one of your viewers to make their own coach-style series. Shout out to SG. Woo! Let's get it, baby! Let's get it. Dustin fire. Who do you think will be the playoffs this year for the NFL? Both AFC and NFC division winners, wild cards. Also love sing boys. Thank you. I try. Well, obviously the Green Bay Packers. If I go to the NFC, the Bucks, the Packers, could be Seahawks, 49ers, Rams. could be all three. Let's see. Probably Cowboys. Then there's a 7th, right? Vikings could sneak in too. I think the Vikings could sneak in. And then for AFC, Chiefs, Chargers. I think it's 2 from the West. Then I think Browns, maybe Ravens, 2 from the North. East will be Bills. And then South will probably be like Titans. And then maybe Colts will go in there too. That's what I think. I'm like blown away. Preston a fire for $1 million. Would you let a padded AJ Dillon truck you with a 15-yard start while you're not wearing any pads? Do I have health insurance yet? That is going to depend on my answer. Mike would fire. Tom Lawler's alcohol won't give hangover. Tom's inner soul goal. See Boston accident just smashed to the candles and drunk. Oh, hell yeah! That's it. I can't believe how smooth this is. Like, there's no burn. Like, there is no burn. It's a whiskey night, apparently. It's apparently a whiskey night. And I don't mind. Go on, Ishi! What? I do it if I can get a signed Dillon jersey, too. Oh, buddy, I already got my signed Dillon jersey. As soon as he was drafted, I picked that up, and I got him in love. Because I'm like, I'm just going to wait, because those are going to appreciate in value. You know? Oh, there you go, Luke. Keith Ritter. What's the worst thing you drank? I mean, yeah, Colby. I mean, I think I've told this before. We used to drink something called Red Devils. It was Devil Springs, and we mixed it with red box wine. And, like, it didn't taste bad, but good God, it made you, like, angry and violent when you drank it. Yeah, like my buddies and I, like immediately we would drink it and then it'd be like, you know what, guys, like we should wrestle, and like broke couches and stuff. So, yeah. Mike would top Joe that ball or Derrick Henry stiff arm. I'll take the stiff arm because my liver would probably explode. So, you know. Squad Auto. I love you and Clubby. Oh, the fandom. The fandom. The fandom for the mods. That's it. I love it. I love it. Oh. Listen, I didn't even shout out the Beer Masters or Four Locos. I had like a Four Loco once, and I was like, this is disgusting, and I don't want to drink this ever again. I don't. All right, let's do some big shout-outs to our Beer Masters, and of course, our Liquor Master, Ray, for providing us with the whiskey that's in our decanter right this evening. But let's pull this up. We got, I already memorized some of it, so it's all right. We have the Royal Brett Goody. We got Kip Gaiman, he's on there too. We got Brian and Adrian Kramer, Matthew Aldana, Campaign 2002, Golden Tate, Joel Deal, Sandro B, Kyle Lowney, Dr. Link, Max Center, Joyce Goose, Super. And then we got Les Fuzzy Penguin. Big shout and thank you to all the Beer and Liquor Masters. Viewer winner, Fitty! The NFC East to be as bad as it was last season. Go, Pack, go. Viewer, I tend to think it's not gonna be... I don't think it's gonna be that bad. I don't. I think the Giants are gonna be much more improved. I think Washington could do well. And I think the Cowboys will pick it up a bit. Oh, the champagne for the 100K. Oh, that was bad. When my father was trying to secretly tell me, don't actually sip it, but then I don't know why you would bring it. And he was like, it was for show, and I drank it, and it was like years expired. And the fun thing about champagne is it doesn't age like, you know, anything else. And he kept it in a garage. You know what? I changed my answer. That was the worst thing I've ever drank. That was the worst thing. That was the worst. Blaze in a fire, too broke for a good whiskey. Here's enough for a beer. Thank you, buddy. Cheers. Go, Pack, go. Kip with a fitty! With a fitty! Here's a bonus to your beer money. Can't have sober Tom. Hashtag Tommyism. My man. My man. We got crack some beers too. We got crack some beers. We got an Allagash in here. Let's get a little Allagash going on. We'll do a little whiskey. We'll do a little beer, and we'll make a little. We'll do a little dance. Make a little love. Get down tonight. Get down tonight. Oh yeah. Anyone see Black Widow? I haven't seen it yet. I'm gonna see it on I think Sunday. But yeah. And apparently it's a fitty night. I'm still amazed with how smooth this is. Like, this is a perfect sipping whiskey. Like, this is the best whiskey I've ever had. Like, I like Jameson, but like there's definitely like that burn and there's a punch to it. This is just smooth as hell. Like, that's just real smooth. What am I drinking? John Walker and Sons King George V blended Scotch whiskey. We were just singing Hamilton. Am I still vegan? Yes. He might drink enough to see Junior. Oh, that's a Coach reference, baby. That's a Coach reference, and I freaking fracking love it. Oh, I love it. Cheers, my friends. Cheers. That's some good stuff. Likes alcohol a little mean. No, like, yeah, listen, I like some stuff that has a bite to it. Like, I'm a big IPA drinker. I like IPAs. Yeah. Damn, Tom, I meant to open YouTube and all I see is sex and his nice haircut. Thank you. I paid for it myself. Look what fire I think after that. Ray has some competition for the role of Liquor Master from Ben Tech. All I know is these are two fine-looking things of whiskey right here. Ooh, Maker's Mark. Kevin with a fire. Let's say Rodgers does tournaments after third preseason game is a really big deal since we had that with Favre. No, it's not a big deal. No. He'll lose a bunch of money, but then the Packers save money, so that's okay. Damn. Okay. Yeah, IPA all day, baby. I used to hate IPAs, and then life happened, and I was like, okay, I need something to punch me in the throat. Love the haircut. Thank you. Rain all week. Listen, I was so excited because we're going to Milwaukee next week, And I was so excited because it has been hot and humid and terrible here. And I was like, oh yeah, like it's been in like the 60s and 70s. Like it's been so nice in Wisconsin. The day, of course, of the game, it's like 87 degrees. I'm like, come on, man. Like, come on. Just give me a break. But it's fine. It's fine. I'm not a huge stout guy. Porters I can do, but like, yeah, meh. Running makes me crave an IPA. You know what I have to say? Last year, no, 2 years ago, sorry. 2 years ago, 3 years ago? I don't know. Whenever I ran a Spartan, I ran one this year. They were there this year. But there's a, at least it's on the East Coast, there's a brewery, Athletic Brewing Company, that is there after the Spartan races, and it's non-alcoholic. And I was like, well, why does anyone want this? But I actually tried it, like, and it's actually really good. Like, it legit tastes like an IPA. Like, it legitimately tastes good. So I was actually a little shocked. I mean, I'm not gonna buy a case of it because, I mean, I drink for, like, competitively, so. Shed with a 52. This face for last night. I've done PA work for my high school and college basketball for 16 years. For your first NBA stream with limited knowledge of sport, you did an excellent job. If you do any more streams with me, I'm happy to help. Oh, thank you, buddy. That's such a nice compliment. 87's hot. No, I mean, listen, it's been hotter here. I know, Merriman. I know, Scott. I know. Ready with a tour challenge accepted. Just like each week, I'm just like, hey, we got this from the Atlantis. That's where they brewed it. Or distilled it, I should say. That's it, baby. Keith, with a turret tongue, get yourself some heavenly spotted cow. Oh, I will. Oh, I will. Get with a 350. Get 350 for Loch Ness Monster. Get him no 350 for Loch Ness Monster. 350. Mike with a fire. I don't know if you are the correct authority to ask. All right, what do we got? But what is the difference between a Scotch, a whiskey, and a bourbon? And which one is your favorite? Ooh. Isn't bourbon, like, it has a little bit more, I don't want to say flavor, but it's like sweeter? And one's made from like grain. All right, and one's, is it malted? I used to know this answer. Bourbon's from Kentucky. Right? I feel like 97 today. That's disgusting. Garrick with a fiver. Hey, Tom. When we get in the top 10 worst QBs in 2020, I want to see you're going to have a great year in spite of you. Don't worry. You'll get it. Don't worry. Don't worry. Hold on. Let's look this up together. Because I used to know the answer. Let me see. We're going to look this up together. Have a good time. Benny Tech with a tenor. I bought my King George V after I graduated from law school past the bar. It's a great story behind that. I will tell later, and I want to hear it. And I want to hear it. Golden with a 3. I'll give you a bottle of proper 12 if you do a stream for the McGregor fight tomorrow. I'm unfortunately not. I have to make content for next week because I'm not going to be here. So I'm going to be working all weekend. Mac with a 10. We'll see Wildflowers, Magruder, and Shoulders Grossi on Clickbait Sports next week. I'm not going to be here, so... Aiden, congrats on passing the driver's test, buddy. Elsie with a fire. Time to see video of Rodgers throwing a football about 150 yards. Insane. Can't wait to see how far I can throw it in Denver. Gross. 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 Sammy with a fire. When's the last time you had some Blue Flame moonshine? I think I've had moonshine like once or twice. All right. Let's see. Whiskey is the main category into which bourbon and scotch both fall. All bourbons and scotches are whiskey. Not all whiskey is bourbon or scotch. Okay. Whiskey is a distilled grain spirit. Okay, so it's made from grain. Okay. Then there's Tennessee whiskey, type of corn whiskey. Irish, distilled in Ireland. Canadian, Canada. Rye is made from corn and rye, with at least 51% of the grain being rye, and it's in Kentucky. Okay. Yep. Bourbon is a type of whiskey. Okay, what makes it bourbon? Mash must be at least 51% corn. Has to be 160 proof. Only additive allowed outside the mash is yeast of water. Okay, no other additives. Has to be aged for at least 2 years. And Scotch is made in Scotland. Scotch, let's see, is spelled without the E is whiskey. All Scotch is whiskey. Not all whiskey is Scotch. Okay, then they have regulations as well. So then the types of Scotch: single malt, single grain, blended malt, blended grain, and blended. Okay. I hope this answered any of the questions that you had. I might be more confused than I was before, but it's okay. Goldwitcher, did you hear about the Frank Clark news? Yeah, he had an Uzi in his car. It's the class you teach in high school. Oh, God. Look, Winter! Bourbon is corn-based and must be distilled in the USA. Scotch must be distilled in Scotland and typically not exclusively malt, both are Scotch whiskey. Luke got it. Luke got it! Is Patcast ever going on TikTok? I did make a TikTok. I, posted a few times. That's it. I do like the cold a lot more. I do. Throw on some layers. I'm happy. I also like sleeping in the cold, too. So. You're as smooth. Come on, baby. Tennessee whiskey. Come on. I got a sneeze. There's a sneeze coming. Hold on. There's a sneeze. It's coming. It's coming. No. It's not here. Never mind. No. No. You always want. Mugs are terrible. How excited for next week's clickbait. Again, there's a good chance I'm not there. I might be able to stream it off my phone, but I will be in Milwaukee. So I will be in Milwaukee. That will be a little problematic, but I'm going to try. I'm going to do my best to try and be there. So we'll see. Yeah, is it 3 years in prison? I saw that he he had an Uzi, in his car. And it's just come on, man. Oh, Wilkie, yeah, it must be terrible, man. Living in Hawaii. Oh, man, I don't know how you live. Yeah, I'm crying for you, bud. Jim B! I feel unfair you're sitting here drinking my Pabst Blue Ribbon brand whiskey. No, if I miss 2 in a row, you get punished. I don't know why they came out. No, it's 2 in a row. That's why people got punished. If you missed 2, and then you got punished. But now you don't get. It's if you miss 1, it's okay. It's okay. Now fall birthday. That's it, baby. September. Let's get it. I'm in New York. Oh, God. Yeah, Uzi in his Lamborghini. Yeah, that's where I always carry my Uzis. It's in my Lamborghini. Come here, Fire September. Your final stream on Sunday? I'm gonna be working. I gotta make. So here's the problem. I gotta make Wednesday, Thursday, because if I can't make clickbait, and probably Friday content. And I need to have the new episode of Coach done before Wednesday, before I leave. So boy, I'm gonna be working all day tomorrow. I'm gonna be working all day Sunday. We got Madden Monday. We're gonna try to win the Super Bowl on Monday. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. But next week's gonna be really good, so. At least I hope it is. It will be, because I'll be in Milwaukee either way, so. Who do we attack at clickbait? That's the thing. You don't. Communism can rest. You can have a day of rest. We can rest our bank accounts and our spirits, for we are weary travelers on the road of communism. Ben, I still have the wine you gave me. I still have to break into that one night. Go do it, 3. When I'm in Aruba in August, I'll do a shot with you per stream because the drinking age is 18. There it is. There it is. Mike with Fire. I asked us in the Cleveland area, there's a bar arcade that has a drink called the Macho Man, which was honey bourbon with Slim Jim. Really? There will be a Friday Q&A. Yes, because I will be back here at my house by 2 o'clock. So yes, there will be a Q&A. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Scott Merriman with a fitty. Put him on. Put him on. It sounds like you're exploring options for hockey teams. Do you happen to know what sweater hockey jersey size you wear? Because ideas also hail the one true King Jim B. Oh, damn. Well, I would imagine it would be a medium. I would imagine. Oh, no. I mean, I didn't say I was going to get into hockey. I just want to make that. I don't know. I don't know nothing about hockey. But, okay. I'll get 500 right for the next clickbait. Luke with a fire. There's a legit 0% chance I can make a stream for the Euro final. Spending that time with family. Do it up, Luke. Do it up. Needs a Kraken jersey. I'm not gonna lie. That logo is badass. Corn with a 5 or 8. Even after the rough stage, still make me laugh. In here since 2018. I'm not leaving at all. Let's get it. Holly, the mod sent me this. customized hashtag communism on the lenses. That's right. We ain't going nowhere, baby. Ain't going nowhere. Mm. Oh my God, it's so smooth. It's so smooth. Mike with a fire. It's also a drink at the bar called Kevin Bacon, which is maple, bourbon, ginger ale, and real bacon jerky. Bar is called 16-bit. Huh. Okay. Bay Tech with fire. Scott cleared by top don indication. Jimmy is king. Listen, Scott did such a nice thing. Oh, but Ben did such a nice thing too. Oh no. All good, Luke. Oh no. Golden! With three, going to Rory Jones for the McGregor fight tomorrow. You win, Tom. I'm working. I gotta work so you can have the content. Corin, I just read yours, bud. I just read it. Scott Merriman with a fire. No Kraken! The Kraken! The Kraken. I said I appreciate you. I'm not going anywhere. I got you. I read you. I got you. Oh, man. It's been a night. DJ Moore, underrated. Underrated. No, I don't think so. I don't think your purchase is going to age poorly. No. Not at all. Not at all. Listen, we got to keep the streak. I have to find the day. I have to find the actual day. Hold on. Please hold. Your call is very important to us. Allow me to fire. Life is good so long as I don't get killed by a fan of the Cleveland Browns. Well, what are the odds of that happening? You know, who knows? When would that happen? All right, we're going to look. I want the exact date where I started doing 5 times a week. Okay, we're in 2017. We're in 2018. Grace! Hey, Tom. Hope you're good. Seems like you are. We're making our way, bud. We're making our way. It's been a nice night. Been an enjoyable night. We're chilling. We're with the community. It's good stuff. All right, that's February, March, April. Did I start earlier than August? No, there's no way. That's May. No, because, yeah, that was a week off. Okay. All right, so August. Hold on, we're going back in time. We're going back to the future. Okay, August. All right, August 12th was a Monday, and I think after that, I don't think I missed a day. Okay. We're just going to double, triple check. Okay. 13th, the 9th. All right, so August 9th is when the streak started. August 9th. Okay. August 9th, 2019. After that, I have not missed. I've done it 5 days a week. Let's get it. Go do it, How about drinking some Viking mead just for irony's sake? I love it. I love it. I've had mead before. Patrick Terry, go from your neighbor up north. What are you going to do if the Bucks lose the final? Be disappointed. And be more sad for, like, you know, the long-term fans who've been waiting it for so long. The city deserve it. The fans definitely deserve it. Buy an Alexander jersey? Yes, that is my next jersey that, like, I'm going to buy, like, to have in my closet. I'm just saying. That's the next one. That's the next one. From Italia. Sì. Bellissimo. Pantalones. Biblioteca. Shay! What a month, eh? What a month! What a month. What a month. It's the 9th, Tom. Yeah, I know. Mead does have honey. Yeah, I drank it pre-veganism. Yeah. The vegan community is torn about honey. Could go either way. I tend to avoid it. But Christian, if I were you interested in Out of the Park Baseball or MLB, the show series, a la Madden. I don't know. I don't know if I would get that much into baseball. Again, I'm going to go to a Brewers game. Definitely going to go to Brewers. So, what was your furious workout routine to be a receiver? Catch everything. That's it. Everything. Whew. More of a mustard guy. Mike, I'll miss one Q&A in August because my older brother's wedding will be on Friday, August 20th. Buddy, that's when you just stream it at the wedding. And if your brother's like, Mike, what are you doing? And you're like, it's Friday night. And he'll be like, my bad. That's my bad. That's my bad. It's my bad. It's my bad. Well, I released your highlight reel for the to be a Bucks point guard. Honestly, I feel like that's needed. And as soon as I figure out what a point guard is, absolutely. Oh, I love it. I love it. During the season, Ed. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe night one. Maybe night one. I will be flying back from Wisconsin for the season opener on that Thursday. So, yeah, we'll be streaming that game. Bucks, Cowboys. Let's get it. Let's get it. Listen, folks, this is the last month that we have to get through that will not have football. Do you understand how amazing that is? And yes, we have preseason, but honestly, I can't wait for the preseason and everyone to overanalyze what Jordan Love does or doesn't do. I can't wait. Going with 3, how the dog goes, Tom? Dog is doing great. I'm actually watching Papa Grossi's pupper right now. Right now. Mike would fire. As a fan of the Browns, we've never heard another human being. It's a good thing Steelers fans aren't considered intelligent human creatures. Ice Cold Turd, did you see the Tyreek Hill versus Aaron Jones video? I saw a glimpse of it. Yes. 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 Oh, man. Oh, I love it. Who will I root for? The Bucks versus the Cowboys. A tie. I will root for a tie. Ethan, it's going to come out today. It might be 3 o'clock in the morning, which would technically be tomorrow, but it's going to come out. It's going to come out because I am in the midst of editing it. It's a monster to edit. So just to give you an idea, like last week's, I think was like 4 gigs of footage, and this week's was 9.5. So there's a lot to edit, but we'll get it. Papa Grass, the pupper's big. A pretty big pup. Pretty big pup. Mugs, any concerts coming up that you're interested in? We're going to see Rise Against at the end of July in New York, and then I'm going to see Rise Against again for Milwaukee Summerfest. Because then I'll already be in Green Bay, or in Wisconsin, so. How long is this week's episode going to be? Longer than last week's, that's all I can tell you. That is all I can tell you. Because I do not know. It's gonna be over 10 minutes. Yeah, there's just a lot to do. There's a lot to edit. So, we'll see. See, Murray, I think we'll see a lot of starters. Yeah, but I'm honestly more excited to see Love. Definitely. Like, I definitely want to see Love. I want to see what he's got. I mean, his throwing motion looks like it has improved tremendously during the offseason. So, I'm really excited about it. Every time I rewatch Coach Season 3, Episode 2, it gets better and deep. There is so much lore in there. There's so much hidden stuff in there. It's great. Let's see. What GCU character do you feel is like myself? I guess Junior. Microphone. By the way, Tom, the friends I got tickets to Week 1 Browns and Chiefs. Oh, those prices. Nosebleeds 300, low balls or 1,500. That's insanity. Did I say on? I know I said it in the mod chat. Did I say on here about the NBA final tickets? Because that was ridiculous. Emilio, I'm 6 foot. That was nuts. So like, and it honestly, like, it pissed me off 100%. Like, I was actually legitimately upset about it. So when the Bucks made when they made the finals, I was like, all right, well, I'll try to get tickets, but I have to be able to get them at face value because like scalpers are going to get it and it's going to be like ridiculous, right? So I go on as soon as the game ends and there's a pre-sale code. So I can't get in. And I'm like, well, this kind of sucks. So I wait like a beat or two and I refresh and I'm able to get in. And I'm like, perfect. So I go and I pick the section that I want and I get my one ticket. I get it. I'm like super pumped, right? It's super expensive, but like I could do it. Like it's manageable. It's a finals. I've been wanting to go to see a game in Milwaukee for a while. Like, you know, we're going to spend some money. So I buy the ticket, right? But honestly, it's less expensive than I thought it was going to be. So I buy the ticket, and then I literally wait like 10 minutes. And I'm like, you know what? Let me just go see like what the prices of tickets are, like, and see how many are left, just like for curiosity. And like, of course, Scalper's got like a whole bunch of the tickets, but the freaking ridiculous part of it is that there were still seats like in my section, and Ticketmaster, not Scalpers, more than doubled the price of a ticket. So the ticket in my section, and it was in the back row of my section, they raised it to $1,400 a ticket. It was insanity. I was like, wow, that's really messed up. Like, Scalpers, I see it, but like Ticketmaster did it. And so now, like, when I went back and looked, like, tickets, like, nosebleed are over $500. And I paid like a little bit over that, and I am 5 rows away from the court. And I'm like, that's ridiculous. Like, again, Scalpers, like, I have no faith in that part of humanity. Like, that it is what it's going to be. But, like, yeah, Ticketmaster raised that. I'm like, that's ridiculous. Like, if it was $1,400, I wouldn't have gone, because I can't drop $1,400 on a ticket. So, but, like, they were already making money, but they literally just doubled it because they could. I just thought that was, like, super crappy. I thought that was, like, super duper crappy. So, yeah. Not great. Not great. Who's your least favorite GCU character? Ooh. That's tough. Of like the main ones? Rocky was pretty boring, but he's going through an arc. Gus was pretty boring for a while too. Yeah, Gus was kind of meh. Mike went on, yeah, Ticketmaster had another ticket price and fees. Yeah, I know. Shaffo, what if I just on me after 2 years? I have the same Packers pennant. Yes. Yes, yes, and yes. Yeah, Scalpers are terrible. Like, they're definitely bad. But I expect that of them, right? So, like, if I go, let's see. Comment 5 times first stake. Go on SeatGeek and use either Fire Trees discount code. That's only for first-time users. It's only first time. I have a thing with SeatGeek. I do. Shane with a tenor. Sorry, his question is no-go, but I'm still relatively new and never saw Jane. Opening sequence, was she the one giving the okay glance towards the camera? Yes. Yes. Raimi with a tour. Should I draft Devontae Adams in my fantasy league? Yes. I streamed the Bucks game last night. What was I just about to... Oh, let's take a gander here. All right, so my game that I'm going to is on Wednesday. Okay, so let's see. All right, so standing room only, and this is without fees, is $390. Okay? Nosebleed, cheapest, without fees, $573. That's just nuts. They have, like, face value tickets, but the ones that are actually, like, to the side of the court, they're over $2,500. That's nuts. Tykes with a 209, Frank Clark. Yeah, I saw he got arrested for an Uzi in his Lamborghini. So, like, the seats that I'm in, like, let's see. Yeah, nosebleed, $700 in section 228. Like, that's gross. They just, so, like, I'll tell you right now. So the nosebleed that Ticketmaster are charging at face value for yeah, right? It was $700 bucks. Oh my God, this one's $891. So, like, I paid less money than that for my ticket that's 5 rows away. So if I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In my row right now, Scalpers is selling it for $1,450. Yeah, I paid less than the nosebleed of $700 a ticket with fees. Yeah. Like, that's nuts. Ugh. Gross, gross, gross. Hollywood Affinity! What are your predictions for the remaining games versus the Bucks versus the Suns? I think the Bucks are more than capable of winning the next 2 games. Like, they could have won last night, but the Suns were just on fire with their threes. Like, they just were playing so damn well. And then, you know, in the first game, the Bucks missed, like, all their free throws, too, and Suns hit all of them. So I think they can win the next 2, but it's going to be tough to beat them. Definitely. And thank you, Holly. Mike Whitfire, by way of comparison, same friends are near our Brown season tickets, priced about $1,200. So one lower bowl Chiefs ticket is more than that. That's nuts. That's crazy. Like right now, if you go, because I imagine one of the most expensive tickets is going to be Bucks versus Patriots. Let's see what those tickets are like. New England versus Tampa Bay. Yup. Nosebleed. Cheapest ticket without fees. $675. And let's just say if I wanted to get like on the 50-yard line, first row, how much is that? How much is a scalper selling that for? Hold on. Right behind the visitor's bench. $9,075. Oh my God. Shafro to fire. Cousin and I are Packers fans with the MLB. He's a Phoenix fan. I'm Milwaukee. Makes for an interesting banner. Oh, I can imagine. Sammy to fire. I hope to go to an early game this year and ride my bike from Tennessee to Lambeau and have a Packers motorcycle helmet on my face. Hells to the yeah. Sir Random at a tenner. Bugs Bunny are loving a QB battle. Who will win? Might be Bugs, but it depends on if they have the special stuff. $9,000. $9,000 for a regular season game. $9,000. That's row 1, 50-yard line behind the visitor's bench. $9,000. I would never. Like, this is the most so this is probably the most for the NBA Finals ticket. That's the most I've ever spent on like a regular like ticket. I bought for my friends, for Max, I bought for his 30th birthday, I bought him like really good Foo Fighter tickets. And it was great because like he loves Red Hot Chili Peppers, and Flea like showed up too. And those were like over $500, but like it was his 30th birthday. And I was like, okay, this is like a once in a lifetime present. Never ask me for anything again. So I got that for him. So yeah, the NBA Finals tickets was definitely the most expensive. I mean, listen, the playoff tickets for the Packers, like the divisional game was like $200. And those were good tickets. Your boy, we took $675 for nosebleed. Sheesh indeed. Microdice, 9K for one ticket. Sad thing is, this game will be sold out. Oh, it already is. Yeah, that's a scalper who's doing that. See, Mary, I cannot imagine spending that $9,000. I wish I could get to a point where I didn't care about $9,000. I was like, oh yeah, let me do that. And that's without fees. And that's still like $15 for a beer too. That's in New England. What's going on, Bella? $9,000. Never. Like, never. I could never. Like, if that was like front row Super Bowl, I mean, I still wouldn't be able to afford that, but like that'd be like, okay, at least I get it. That a regular season game, you're gonna drop $9,000 on it. Like, that's crazy. Pair 300 for 2 tickets. See? Like, that makes a lot more sense. I'm gonna stream Chiefs and Packers. That's gonna be a really, really, really fun stream. I'm very much looking forward to that stream. So, thoughts on Mike's Hard Lemonade? I still have the black cherry for Papa Grossi, still sitting over there. Still chilling. Steven, we did the NBA game last night, buddy. We did it. It was a time. Can I buy the 9K and sell for 18K? That's how the Mafia works? Yeah, of course. Oh, I will be streaming Pat's Bucks. Absolutely. Raymond, I'm a Saints fan. Why do I love this channel? Because you don't have to be a Packers fan. But it sure does help. I think the Bills could beat the Chiefs or the Bucks. It's going to be tough, but I think they could. Chiefs-Packers might be a record breaker. Are you talking about the regular season game or the Super Bowl this year? See what I did there? You see? I did watch Loki. I watched this week. I really liked this week. Thank you, Kip. Appreciate that. You know, I didn't really get all the guys' names, but we did the best we can. Couldn't say that it wasn't energetic. I have not been to a Badgers game. What are we drinking tonight? Well, this is King George V. And Allagash. I'll need to find a way to participate in the stream while at the Packers-Chiefs game. Yes. Yes, yes, and yes. Play video games with AJ Dillon is pretty chill. Nice. Nice. I'm talking about that Dono record. Oh. Scott Merriman just threw down the gauntlet. Packers Chiefs gonna break the record. Oh. We all just went a little blind from the upper arms. Oh, yeah, it's just white. It's just pure white. Yep, you can see exactly where the shirt goes. 100%. 100%. Just like, oh, God. We got put on dark mode. Yes, Tree and I are planning on streaming together. There were 30 seconds where the score was wrong. That's true, and that was unforgivable. Mike with I'm also going to Baltimore for the Browns-Ravens Sunday night. Nice. Tickets like $100. Feel bad for the Greek freak. Looks like 07 brought my Cavs out there the first year. Yeah, $100 not bad at all. That's not bad at all. Top donor is already a Packers fan. Well, he's saying hail Jim B, and Jimmy right now is the top leader right now. I'm still shocked when Jimmy came in and he's no words. Just donated $10, then $9, all the way down to $1, and then it was just like, and that was when Jimmy's on a hiatus. We haven't seen him for a while. And he just came back and was like, oh, did you miss me? Squad Spencer! Have a good night, bud. I'm glad you had a good time. Love it, love it, love it. The Jim B versus Jimmy rivalry is starting to heat up once again. That's it. What stream was it when Jimmy broke the Dono record? It's a few weeks ago. Last month, I think. 2K All at Once was that a stream record? No, that was all, what, 24-20, like, by one person, and that was Jimmy. That was, yeah. He's a crazy man. Beat out Scott Merriman. He did, and he did. Yeah, it was like about a month ago. Yeah. P for the D, baby. Let's get it. That was a healthy sip. Kyle, you're a Bucks fan already tired of hearing about Tom postseason. You won a Super Bowl. Come on. We were so close for a solitaire walkthrough with Bruce. So close, yet so far. It was right there. I'm curious, besides some of the mods, has anyone figured out the Easter egg that was in last week's episode with the cards? Very, very curious about that. Let's check the comments and take a look at some new ones and see if anybody got anything there. No, don't look like it. Interesting. It's going. Yeah, P for the defense. Yes. I already even tried figuring it out. It's okay. It's all right. Again, if you're not confused, you might not be watching Coach. You might be watching something else. Am I buying a bicycle? I wasn't planning on buying a bicycle. Is this the one King George V Scotch whiskey, 750 milliliter? Yeah, it's apparently one of 8,000. I don't know how much it is. I didn't ask. That's rude to ask. I have a piece of notebook plate that looks like I'm trying to do World War II ciphers. And I'm totally wrong. How missing would a fire? Somebody put a Packers plunger on 5s, points at his punishment. Yes, and yes. Mike would fire. Tampa fan to do Boston fan. 2 Stanley Cups and a Super Bowl in less than 60 months. They've had it good for too long. Damn it. Scott Merriman fired. Jimmy's not to be trifled with. He is the Button Knight. Listen. The day that I interview Matt Lafleur, the first thing I am going to ask him, and I'm going to be like, Matt, when we first met, when we knew that we were going to be best friends, and he's going to say, what? And I'm going to be like, don't dodge the question. The night we first met, you were drinking a Bud Light. Now, I don't want to draw assumptions or conclusions because the beer at Barclays Center in Brooklyn is straight trash. But I do need to know, what is your go-to beer? And if he says Bud Light, I'm going to pack it up and leave. I'm going to be like, thank you. And I'm just going to be like, that's all I need. No, boys, wrap it up. And then there's going to be no one in there, and he's going to be really confused. And I'm going to walk out the door and come back dressed in his like tome, and I'm just going to like kind of like put the equipment away. Yeah. I think that's the only way. If Matt LaFleur is Team Jimmy as well, ooh. I'm like, are you Team Jimmy or Team Jim B? He's like, excuse me? I'm going to be like, you heard me. Don't play coy with me. Can't put a fire. I noticed it says horse go neigh on the whiteboard behind him. It's true. It's true. Puppy monkey baby. Oh, you know it. You know it. Suns in 5. Listen, I want the Bucks to win, but please, God, do not let them sweep the Bucks, and I'm there for when they sweep them. Please don't. Ray said, next, thanks for joining the Grossi posse. Eric Witt! What's going on, buddy? Good to see you. It's not the whiteboard. That is the Easter egg. It is not the whiteboard. You heard me. You heard me. Holly, with a 10. So won't be a Packers fan if LaFleur's Bud Light nor a BFF. Oh, I didn't say that. Oh, no. I was a Packers fan long before Matt LaFleur. I will be a Packers fan long after Matt LaFleur. I'm just saying that Matt and I, we might just go through some tumultuous times if his go-to beer is Bud Light. Like, go-to, like, you can enjoy it. That's fine. You know, we all have opinions, I guess. But, like, go-to. Like, man, I really want a beer. I'm gonna a Bud Light. Like, come on now. Be better than that. Coach de Fleur loves Tom Grossi. Excuse me, I'm Team Victory. You know that, best friend. I do, buddy. I do. I'm going to lead a parade for my older brother wedding ceremony. Might say go Packers, go. Yes. I am going to Game 4. Yes, I am. Very much looking forward to it. Blue Moon is solid. But I will say, I don't think I've been to Green Bay since like January of 2017. It's been a while. I haven't been to Wisconsin in a bit. So, because I was going to go last year and I couldn't go. Oh no, 2018 I went. Because that's when I interviewed Murphy again, I think. All right, so 2018. It's been a while. It's been a good long while. Christine, we're going to Tom, you the man. Thank you for the NFC AFC saga. You going to do another one? We hope so. Oh, yeah. It's going to be the West this year. It's going to be the West. It's going to be great. Come home, Tom. Lambo misses you. I know. I really love the AFC NFC Supercut. Thank you. That was my Mona Lisa right there. Bring many Sharpies with you to Wisconsin. I don't think, listen, I'm also, I'm not full of myself. Nobody knows who I am, and, I'm okay with that. I got recognized, last week, and that was weird for me. It was hysterical. A DJ coming over the bar, just looking at me at a backwards hat and turns the hat, and it's a Packers logo. I know you. I busted out laughing for that. That was really funny. But yeah, I don't know. Oh, I will be streaming. Shane. Don't you worry. Christmas Day. Oh, we're streaming, baby. We are streaming. I know, Ray. I know. LaFleur is a beautiful man. He is a beautiful man. Lonnie and I, Team Jim B. He's one of us, right? Team Jim B. Will I sign your cheesehead? Sure. I mean, it's probably going to depreciate in value, but absolutely. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to get noticed a whole lot. I don't know. I was on Reddit yesterday, and I saw this really cringy video, and I was like, wow, that's who I'll never be. There was a guy from, the FaZe clan who, walked into a GameStop and was, expecting to get recognized. He's like, don't you know who I am? And they're like, no. I'm the complete opposite, and I'm just like, no one's going to know who I am. D, what a tour. Do you have any future plans before the year ends? Make this the best damn channel in the history of the world. That's what the goal is right now. That's what the goal is. So I'll bring it to Lambo meetup if I can make it. Let's do it. I do want to do a Lambo meetup. It's probably going to be next year, though. Just saying. What's going on, Blocker? How are we doing? We got a small tease preview of the next episode of Coach. It is a Chamas-centered episode. It is called the fear. There you go. And it took 2 days to shoot. And it's proving to be an arduous task to edit it. People know me at the takeover. Accurate. That is accurate. Any advice on how to get subs and grow? Consistency. That's what it is. Even when no one's watching. Consistency. That's it. You stay in Milwaukee? I'm just staying in Milwaukee this time. I'll be going to Green Bay soon enough. I might make it to training camp. We'll see. We will see. Busy man, we got Shatter for noon games. I know. Mike, what a 999. Saying, Tom, see Absolute Guard that Madden's coming out for new Madden. Look it up and go to KC's Broken. Also, the correct answer for best fear is Miller Lite. Always is and always was. I have not seen what Madden has broken just yet. Miller Lite is okay. It's all right. It's okay. It's all right. Linda will be mentioned in this episode. Ravens fan reaction. Don't worry, that will be coming soon. Because I only have, what? We got 5 left? To 5? We got the Ravens, the Texans, the Cardinals, and the Broncos. That's 4. Okay. I think about that. Math is hard. Yeah, 4. We got 4. Cuatro. That's it. Texans are the last one. Texans are the last one. Because that will be the new rendition of This Season. I'll jump through a table with glee. I have to find a way to make that easier too, because good God, recording that was such a pain in the ass. It was something. It was something. This season, I'll jump through a table with glee. Dip 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 dip. All right. Should have more King George V. We got a little left. I poured a nice little bit there. This is not Head and Shoulders. It is not. It is not. Mike with fire. Matt's gonna have a new home field event. I saw that mechanic that is diff for each team. KC is your away team. Sometimes audibles don't. What? That's dumb. See Mary 5, that gets stuck in my head in inordinate. I love it. Austin Stewart, 100K, but Aaron Donald hits you full power. Yes or no? No, because apparently I'm getting $1 million already for AJ Dillon doing that. So like we're good. We chilling. We vibing. So, you know. Where's the torque wrench? I had the regular wrench. Regular wrench is in there. Oh, Wookie. Oh no, you have perfect weather and you get to wake up to football games. Oh no. I just want to have Rodgers stay. That might be one of the lines. that might be accurate. Get the sphere-shaped ice ball. That's true. Yeah, because that ice melted immediately. How does Chamas feel about the big bad? Friend, rival, something to be scared of? Rival. Episode 3 is being edited. I spent the past 2 days filming it. It's being edited. I'm not going to sleep until it's out, so don't you worry. Don't you worry. Thank you, Ryan. Appreciate that, bud. Oh, it's rival. No modifier. Who's doing the NFC East given the Hard Knocks curse? Trey has a low-key hatred of Miami sports. Worst owner in New York. The Knicks or the Jets? Ooh, Jets are really far up there. East, I think, honestly, the Cowboys could, or it could be the Giants. So, sorry, not sorry. Use Head and Shoulders for 1 full month or drink 1 bottle of the 100K champagne. I mean, I guess I'll use Head and Shoulders, I guess. I don't have anything against them. And, like, to be fair, it wasn't Head and Shoulders' fault. Like, it was the company that was the liaison. But, you know, 6 in one, half dozen in the other. Oh, you're going to get some lore answers. Oh, yes, you are. God, this thing is going to be such a pain in the ass to edit. It's going to be such a pain. Pitter patter, let's get at her. That's it. Communism-shaped ice. Kip! Take care, bud. Good to see you. Good to see you. To be fair. I'm so happy Scooter lost. I know. It's going to be amazing. And it's funny, off air, he was just like, he's like, dude, like my punishment's like super easy. And Tree's just like, don't worry. It'll get worse. It'll get so much worse. But we'll see. When you drop your matcha, it's not gonna be quiet all evening. Oh yeah. It could be like 3 o'clock in the morning. Like it's almost 9 o'clock here now. It's gonna be a while. Like it's just so much. Mike, if I is the only way to keep Aaron Rodgers for you to drink nothing but Pabst expired warm champagne, would you do it? And why is the answer yes? Oh God, I hate everything about that. Why would he care? Is he just like on some power trip and he's like, I want to see you suffer? I mean, like, I might be into that, but like, come on. Like, come on. You wearing your Giannis jersey? No, I'm not doing. No, because it's cursed. I'm gonna wear I'm gonna wear my shirt that I wore for Game 7. 5-point Stafford video. Yes, very well done. Right, rewatch the Warzone streams to get his voice down. How you doing, everybody? I'll drop that a little bit. Wildflower is in this week's episode of Coach. Maybe not as you would expect him, but he's there. I'm excited to drop it. I just have to edit. I have to edit it. Like, it's not done. It's not done, but it's good. It's so good. I'm so excited to release it. I really think people are going to like it. I'm going to premiere it and everything. Even if it's at 3 o'clock in the morning. I'll still never forget when I did the NFC AFC East Week 16 murder mystery video and released that at like 2:30 in the morning. And there were still hundreds of people in that premiere. And I lost power and I had to go to my dad's house to upload it from my laptop just because he had internet. God, no, I said I didn't lose power. I didn't have internet that entire day. Oh, God, that's so bad. You'll see the void today. Yeah, it's gonna be something. JD at 49. Cowboys are 10 ply. I should hire an editor. Yeah. The problem is they can't work with my schedule because my schedule is too crazy. Like, I do sometimes stuff at 3 o'clock in the morning. So. Hollywood Hundo! Are there cliff notes for Coach? And here's a little something to help you through the editing process, whatever that may be. Holly, yes, there is. Holly, there is. If you wanted the too long didn't watch version of Coach, I created a recap that kind of gives you the gist of it. That is called Coach Season 1 and Season 2 Recap. I'm going to post the link in the chat. And there you go. Now, again, this is just to dip your toe into it. Not jumping like hardcore into the lore. But you can. Carl's death scene just hit too hard, man. I'm trying. I'm going to try to top the East. I'm going to try. I don't know if I can, but I'm going to try. So. It's not a Rickroll, I promise. Mike would fire. Wildflower Halloween style mini movie. Michael Myers is nothing like Wildflower. Also, just the new Halloween Kills trailer. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Yeah, again, a first season of Coach is not good. It did not age well. You could actually skip and go right to the finale, the season 1 finale, and it gets a little bit of a recap in there too. It's not good. The audio's not good. The visual's not good. It really gets good in season 2. So, Joe, if I had an interesting new intro for Clickbait Sports, just DM you a video on Twitter. We actually are potentially meeting with someone who might produce something for us, but I'll take a gander. I will take a gander. That's true, Wookie. That's my bad. That's fair. Would you rather have $1 million? Okay. Would you really? Okay, let's try this again. Would you rather have $1 million? Okay, so $1 million $1 million production on Coach or the East-West series? Probably Coach. Probably Coach. Probably Coach. Yeah, probably Coach. Ryan with $100 and 1 penny. Yeah, the price is right. That's all. That is all. Thank you, Ryan. Very much. That reminded me of The Office when Dwight's bidding and 1 penny. What is Coach about? Oof. Yeah, Coach and the East series, they are linked. They are linked. If you can make a movie, it would be for NFC, AFC, or Coach. It'd probably be Coach. Coach is the passion project. 100%. Not a lot of people watch Coach, and that's okay. People who do watch it are very passionate about it. But, yeah. It's good stuff. Yeah, listen, we're just doing it solo. We ain't got no producers. We ain't got no editors. We ain't got no writers, no actors. It's just Tom, Mother Loving Grossi. That's it. Yeah, they're not super long episodes. Coach gets weird. Coach gets weird. I can reveal this. Next week's episode, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. I am going to try and do it in 1 take. Just 1 take. That's it. We'll see how successful I am. But that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm trying. Yeah, we're going to try to do it in 1 take. 1 take. Thomas Fire, non-sports stream idea, movie streams, Wildflower Horror, Bruce Springsteen comedy, Danny, and Ghost Carl action thriller. I love that so much. Mike with a tenor. You can fan cast the AFC, NFC series. Who'd you cast in each role and why? My opinion on why. I want Jeff Goldblum and Nick Cage play Bruce and Springsteen. Oh, that's great. That's fantastic. Ooh, that's a great question. All I know is Grandpa Cardinal. I'd want it to be like Ian McKellen. Great. Hollywood $100 and 2 pennies. The price is right. Last one, seriously, from Tom, Mother, Love, and Grossi. I just want to see The Void. You're going to see it this week, baby. You're going to see The Void this week. This week, in this episode, you're going to see it. You're going to see it. Let's get it. Let's get it. The Void was seen in Coach Season 2, the interview. Accurate. This is inside The Void. It's inside The Void. Matthew, great question. Are we going to see a Coach blooper reel? So this was highly demanded after the AFC NFC East saga, and there was just too much footage. But I actually am saving all the footage from Coach Season 3, so there will be a blooper reel. Yes. 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 Well, I mean, Chamas is definitely like mass murderer, like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, 100%. Yeah. Bruce and Springsteen would be comedy. Lamy would be sad dramas. That's it, Ishii. That's it. Void Party, baby! There's a lot of lore. There's so much lore. Let's just say it's there'll be a lot of flashbacks in this episode. That's gonna come out at some point today. Let's just say that's what it's gonna be. Oh, by the way, folks, Loki using a void, so now it looks like I'm copying it. I'm like, come on now, come on now, come on. Just saying, I'll expect my royalty check in the mail. Lamy would be sad Norwegian cop dramas. Will Gus return? Well, Gus is dead. Tom did the void first. True. Accurate. 100% accurate. 100% accurate. It's true. I didn't do a blooper. Did I ever make it into the East reaction? I don't think so. That's it. Royalties, indeed. We need them. We need them. It's ridiculous at this point. Loki's copying Tom. And plus, they have a much bigger budget than I do because they have a budget. Oh, Jesus. Ryan with a hundo and 3 pennies. You guys are ridiculous. It's Price is even more writer now. Fight my grammar. Tom? I've only seen one mention of love from the Packers in practice updates. They struggled one day but followed a great day the next. Or anything. Yeah, well, again, they're not practicing right now. He was just actually with Deshaun Watson, and I think, who was it? Was it Fields? That he was just with. And again, his throwing stuff looked good. I think we're just going to have to wait for training camp and see how he does in preseason. So, but I think he's going to look a lot more polished than he was. But again, Aaron Rodgers was terrible his first few years. He was terrible in training camp. He was terrible in everything. So, like, just got to wait and take some time. Micro 3 has Wildflower ascended into a reality hopping god yet? Wildflower knows some things. Tom is making more than his entire t-shirt salary. It was Justin Fields? Was it Fields? Yeah, right. Oh, they get that 9K Pats tickets after all. No, we're not at that level. But I also don't want those. So, yeah, YouTube takes 30% of donations. It's freaking nuts. There will be a Texans one. There will be one. Who's your favorite Loki variant? Classic Loki was great. Alligator one was awesome too. So. Steven at 15 buying fresh beer at the game. Cheers. Thanks, Steven. Thank you. I feel like we should do one more beer. Mugs with fire. Do you clickbait house? You get the other guys playing different versions. Use Scooter set for practice with Wildflower. Ooh, he guys. No, that's just when they admit they don't watch my content. Oh my god. Ryan says, I'm trusting that Love will do well, regardless of what he starts the season or made for more now. You rely on him, better have faith. Exactly. Agree. Mike and Farhan loves with Watson. Can be very unfortunate. Watson was scheduled Love's massage sessions last at Aaron Rodgers. I have no idea what's going to go on with Watson. I don't know if he's going to get suspended. I have no idea. Yeah, Tree and I are still planning on streaming together. So, that is still the game plan. All right, we'll do one more big guy. One last time. Cardinals, Ravens, Broncos, Texans. I would say you're right or wrong, Adam, but I don't even know the order, so... I might be doing something with Perna, so Broncos are not going to be next week. So it's either going to be the Cardinals or the Ravens. So I will watch Black Widow. I think on Sunday I'm watching Black Widow. Tall Boy Friday, baby. Got back from hernia surgery. Griffin, I hope you're feeling better. I had to get hernia surgery when I was a baby. They had to cut me open. Right here. They did. Oh, man. Yeah, no, I think if Watson doesn't play, yeah, I think the Texans are the worst team in the league. 100%. Well, we just opened up another beer, so. A favorite M. Night Shyamalan film? I mean, Sixth Sense is great. Unbreakable is really good. Signs I really liked. Probably any one of those. Split is good, too. Can't wait for the Cardinals. Grandpa Cardinal! Jim B's favorite character. Avatar. Ready to fire. So when are you going to catch up on all these shots? I just die. I just die. Well, guys, Coach is not coming out now or never. Someone posthumously edit it for me. Interstellar. That's not an M. Night Shyamalan movie, but great movie. Mugs of Fire. Are your current characters who in Clickbait be the best fit for each one, but they can't be for their own team? Oh, I see what you mean. So, like, which 5 would interact the best? Wildflower would be up there. Bruce and Springsteen would have to be up there as well. I feel like you throw, like, Chamas and Tome in there as well. I feel like that one. Yeah. This season. I have a good amount of fan art. So. Will there be a girl version of a fan for the NFL team? Well, I have dressed as a woman before, but I'd say probably not. So, I promised Tom that if Grandma Cardinal dies, I will burn down Lambeau Field. Oh. Listen, all I know is that just wait for the West Series, 1, and 2. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. Joe would fire. For those asking what Coach is about, it's a fictional version of Tom Meets the Twilight Zone, Meets a Beautiful Mind, beats Inception. Yeah, that sounds right. Does the construct dimension of time exist or have physical meaning impact in the void? Yes, but it is a little different in there. It's going to a female and coach to kill Lamy. I do. I have 2 puppers. This is so nice to sip on. It's so nice. Mike Fire, I have dressed as a woman before. I have a lot of fan art. Former public school teacher Tom Grossi. Listen, people sent me fan art before. It's great. And bid $100.04. We're bidding on this now? Oh no, it's one of those streams. Listen, at least there's no feet. Mugs Return. So when's the Grossi Universe swimsuit calendar? I mean, you saw how white my upper arms are. I don't think anyone wants that on a calendar. I don't think anyone wants that. I actually would love to do a multi-character calendar though. I think that would be absolutely stellar. Like, I will go and hire a professional photographer and dress up as multiple characters. I think that'd be great. My question is, like, who's on the calendar? Like, Tome obviously would be on there, right? Then I feel like, yeah, is Bruce and Springsteen together, or are they separate? I feel like they'd be together. I mean, there's more than enough characters. We could definitely do it. I'd buy it if you actually did it. Taking us back to the gun show. That's it, baby. Dolphin's dad. It's true. Christopher, 1005. When you realize that Tom Grossi is just a character and it's Wildflower just acting as a normal person. I love it. I love it. Danny's in October. Grandpa Cardinal's December. Wildflower obviously has to be on there. Obviously. Bruce Springsteen, June and July. I mean, listen, we have the characters. We could do it. We could do it. I totally would do that too. It'd be worth it. Even if I sold one, it would be worth it. Frederick is a winter month, and it's just like him laying in the snow. That'd be great. Presto Editor, what's the number one thing teaching gave you? Joy, resilience. Yeah, I mean, like, teaching gave me a lot. I mean, I think that the biggest thing, like, because again, the best part was always going to be the students. My first year was really, really good. Really, really enjoyed my first year. The first time I taught AP Euro, honestly, is probably like the highlight of my teaching career. Just because, like, I went to war for those kids, and like we stayed till like 7 p.m. reviewing. We went out on Saturdays and stuff, and like it was all voluntary, but like it was such a great class. Like, there were such great kids. So yeah, no, I think it's just like the connections made with like students, and you know, I keep in touch with some of them, and yeah, you know, I hope they're doing well. I've had students like, you know, last year when everything was going on, you know, like reach out and say like, thank you for like teaching me to use a voice and stuff like that. Because I think the number one thing that you have to do is empower students, you know, and empower young people, you know, to say no and stand up for what they think is right. And, you know, I think that's not force an opinion on them, but just give them the tools to express their own. I think that's the most important thing and your most important job as a teacher. Comment on fire. Tom, give me some of your pristine auction mojo. I currently have a winning bid for a signed Mike Vick Virginia Tech jersey. I'm anxious. Ooh. There you go. All right. Ready to fire. Just swimsuit calendar, but it's just your headshot buff male models. Mike on fire. It's a Tom cinematic even for the calendar. Wildflower every month slowly approaching and unleashing his katana. I love it. Colander. He's just with pasta. That's fantastic. That is fantastic. No, Emily. No. Oh, Grandpa Cardinal. Grandpa Cardinal. Junior, Lamy, you could be on there. Yep, Tom Wildflower, Bruce Springsteen, Frederick Carl, Chamas, Gus, Rocky, Grandpa, 12. I forgot names. That's fine. That's fine. I think, yeah, there's plenty of characters we could do. There's plenty. And then after the West, there'll be plenty too. So, we got plenty of inspiration if we wanted to go down that road. Will there be another spin-off for Coach? Well, there's going to be a West series, and that will be tied to Coach. So, Tom has to be cooking something. Oh, I love it. I love it. That's fantastic. Tom worked out his biceps every day. How many times would Tom work out in a week? Listen, Tom been working out his biceps. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Photoshop Chamas at the bottom of each page watching from the woods. It's just him crawling out of the crawl space, and it's closer and closer every single month. Oh, it's great. Not gonna get those abs. Keep drinking this beer, though. Oh, this has been a good stream. This has been a fun stream. A Tom GPS. Turn left! It's so great. See, Mary, it's so good. It's just so good. There will be more characters, yes. Yes, there will be. SG, yes, there will. There's going to be a whole West. And eventually there'll be a South. And then the North is going to be real interesting. I got to figure out what to do for the North. So, favorite movie? I mean, I have a lot of favorite movies. I mean, like, Airplane, Spaceballs are like some of my favorite comedies. Love that movie. Love Whiplash, Arrival. Yeah, there's a bunch of movies that I'd put up there. Yeah, I'd say successful. I'd say so. Sports stuff. Join the stream. We have a 3. Oh, we got. Oh, buddy, we had hundos that were flying in. We had fitties that were flying in. Bruce's Springsteen GPS would be funny and dangerous at the same time. Turn left. No, turn right. No, I told you to turn left. Oh, no. Oh, no. Playing with fire who's just Holly with a hundo and 4 pennies. This is Holly going rogue. Oh, sorry, I reached my super chat limit for the week, so changed accounts. A GCU calendar option with your pets is a must. Here's a donation to help with the professional photographer. That's phenomenal. It's a rogue hundo, Jim B. That's it. That's it. Totally worth it. I gotta go find a professional photographer to make it happen. I'm gonna be like, hey, listen, I need you to take 12 pictures. And I need them to be the greatest pictures you've ever taken in your life. Ever. Ever. That's it. A hundo from out of nowhere! I love it so much. Thank you, Holly. Mike and Fire. Tom, I'm detailing this stream right now. If you were to pick a director, lead actor for a movie and set in World War I or World War II, ooh, in which era do you pick? World War I, easy. That's easy. Pick a director, lead actor. Okay, so be in World War I. Ooh. Alright, I'm trying to think of like something that would work within that genre. He does sci-fi, so that wouldn't work. I'd probably pick something like super out there and weird, like just because I could. Like, I would do like a Wes Anderson World War I movie with like a lead actor of... I put, let's see, like Michael Fassbender, and just like have him in a Wes Anderson movie and just see what happens. Dude, Benny Tech, I own 1917. That movie was frickin' phenomenal. Thank you, Holly. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. I love 1917. beautifully shot. I love World War One too, so. Stand fire. When you do the South, please have Tennessee holding a flaming chicken because of Nashville hot chicken. I beg the ultra communism. Shatner, directed by M. Night. Oh my god. One take, dude. Oh my god. I know it wasn't literally in one take, but they shot it like that. What a beautiful movie. Like, what a beautiful movie. It's so good. I saw it in theaters and I was like, this is fantastic. I own that on Blu-ray. It was so good. It was so good. Check out The Time Goes to World War One week by week review and not be disappointed. I will. Have you seen Peter Jackson? He what is it? Oh my god, what is it called? They Will Not Grow Old or something like that, where he restored World War One footage. That was really, really cool. I love World War. It's again, post World War One's my favorite time period. So yeah, it's highly destroy it. Destroy it. Burn down the house if you have to. Yeah, but I'm all about that. Yeah, their sound mixing so good. I remember when I saw Dunkirk, the opening gunshots, it made me jump. I saw it in IMAX. Yeah, Benny Tech, I liked it. Micro Tour hot take, thought Dunkirk was way better than 1917. Really? I thought 1917 was better than Dunkirk. I did. Was World War II inevitable after World War I? Yes. Yes. But mostly because of how the post-World War I was handled. Great Depression's really cool, eh? It's like, before Depression, but, Mel Brooks and Pauly Shore. What's going on here? Like a fan of the Cold War? I mean, like, it's interesting policies and politics, but, yeah. Yeah. Like, I thought Dunkirk was good, don't get me wrong. I just liked 1917. It resonated with me a whole lot more. Yeah, post-World War I. Yeah. I mean, like, again, I just like looking at the social and cultural aspects of it. It's just real interesting. Cold War is what we call clickbait sports today. Mike Winter, Hacksaw Ridge. I liked Hacksaw Ridge. Hacksaw Ridge was good. Hacksaw Ridge was good. Little Andrew Garfield action. It was good. It was good. I'll give you that. Have I seen a Harry Potter movie? I've seen all the Harry Potter movies. Yes, I have. I definitely have. Ollie, just bring out the flamethrower. That's it. I have not seen Black Widow yet. I think I'm seeing it this weekend, though. That is the game plan. Comment out fire. How could World War II have been avoided and prevented? Oof. Oh, Benny Tech, we're Slytherin, by the way. All the way. Demonic Couture, Airwatch Fury. Yes. How could it have been prevented? All right, so post-World War I. Well, the issue is after the armistice, like, they put Germany in a situation that is horrific. And the fact that they literally owe all of that money, and then the U.S. tries to bail them out, and the Great Depression happens, so they can't bail them out, and then everything just fails. I mean, there's so many things that could have happened. Germany was like declared the loser of the war, and basically because of that, we're blamed for everything. You could look at the League of Nations and how much of an abysmal failure that was, and Woodrow Wilson coming in with his 14 points, like, I can fix all this. And then Congress is like, yeah, guys, like, we're not gonna join the League of Nations, just let you know. Like, there's so many things that could have happened that could have changed the trajectory of things, because when Hitler tries to take over the first time, it fails and he goes into jail. The Weimar Republic is definitely weak, but they also have so many forces pulling against it, and it's almost in like an unwinnable situation. So there's so many things that could have happened. Mugs Fire, which most memorable history class moment as a teacher or student? Mine is just sitting and listening to the radio broadcast 9/11. I was in 6th grade in my social studies class, actually, when 9/11 occurred in New York. Yeah, I think that most memorable history class, speaking of World War I, talking about when Ferdinand gets assassinated. That's always a really fun class. I do this activity with the bubonic plague because I tell the kids, and I show them some primary sources with it, that like the paranoia of like people who are sick, because like they're blaming when the bubonic plague is going on, They're blaming foreigners. They're blaming God. They're blaming planetary alignment, people with acne, Jews. Like, they're blaming so many different causes because they have no idea what's happening. And the paranoia is so crazy that you have, like, mothers, like, you know, leaving their children and, like, just saying, like, listen, I don't want to get sick. So what I do with the kids to kind of create that sense of paranoia so they can get an understanding of what's going on is when they come in, I give them an index card, and it says either you're infected or you're not infected. You're not infected. The goal is that you are to vote out the people that are infected. And if you have 3 strikes, so if you vote out somebody who's not infected, the infected win. And so there's usually like 2 to 4 people within the class that are infected. You can't look at anybody else's card, and all you can do is lie. And so it's always fascinating to see students who like go after other students, whether because they're quiet or whether because like, you know, they're too loud or because like they're turning red, and they just like take these arbitrary reasons why they think they're infected or why they're lying, and it turns into pandemonium. And it happens at the end of the year, of freshman year. So like we've been together as a class this entire time, and they just turn on each other so quickly. And I just sit there and watch the chaos. And it like, as soon as they vote and I'm like, oh, are you infected? They're like, I'm not infected. The entire class is like, I told you. And they flip out, and it's fantastic. It's so much fun. It's so much fun. I've done that all 6 years of my teaching career, except for this year because of COVID. Mike with a tenor. Friends call me crazy when I say this, but you're a teacher, so follow my degree separation. We're still feeling the effects of World War I today, especially in the Middle East. Accurate. 100% accurate. Yeah. Ferdinand's driver took a wrong turn. Yep. And Gavrilo Principe was getting a sandwich. And it literally, he realized he took a wrong turn, and he went to go put it in reverse, and the thing stalled out. Gavrilo Principe is getting a sandwich, goes and shoots him. Demonic fire. Do you think the Black Death could have built up to extinction level if had more time to spread or a bigger origin point? I don't think extinction, because you had places where like hygiene was a little bit better, so I don't think it's wiping out everybody. But yeah, good old mob mentality. Seaboat with a fire. You should consider coming to KC for the Packers game. Visit the World War I Museum, the only one in the U.S. while you're here. Ooh, getting a sandwich, baby. Subway calls World War I. Oh my god. No, the game was it was one class period, usually in April. It was April or May usually when that happened. So, yep, we're gonna have a 7-week debate of the times 1900 to 1950. Let's get it. Yes, what a tour. Would love for you to do a history channel. There's some things I just love to talk about. It's true. It's true. Look, tour. So, pandemic Among Us is what you're saying. Yeah, before Among Us was a thing, I was doing that. Yeah, Wesley, 100%. Yeah, this year, that sucked. I couldn't do, like, any of my activities. Like, I have so many good activities, and I, like, couldn't do any of them. That was such a bummer. It was so disappointing. I don't think the Bucks are doomed. No. But, yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. So, like, I did, like, when we were talking about Africa, we were talking about, like, the gold salt trade. What I did was I would give, I break them up into groups, and I'd have them in, like, index cards. I give them index cards, and they would have like variety of like ivory, gold, salt, and I think it was cloth. And they would just have like, you know, certain cards that said that on there. And what I would do is I put on the board like values for it. So like gold would be worth 4 points, you know, ivory would be worth 3 points, salt would be 2, and then cloth would be 1. And basically what I would tell them, and I was like, by the end of this, what you want to do is you want to have the most amount of points, right? So the thing is throughout the class, I would change the values on the board. So I'd be like, oh, you know, they discovered another gold mine. So because of that, there's an increase in supply. So because of that, the price is going to fall. So like it basically taught kids not only like what it was like in the market, and they couldn't talk, by the way, because when you had with a lot of the African civilizations, they did not share the same language. So they had to find some way to communicate. So they couldn't talk. So they would have to find some way to do it. They could do however they wanted to. And basically they would trade, and it basically would teach kids to like diversify, because a lot of them were like, oh, like let's go all in on gold because gold is 4 right now. And then when like it's crashed, they were like, I'm screwed now. So yeah, it was fun. It was fun. Mike Red Fire, how you know about the plague? I didn't think there was many references. Sources 5. Why do you like World War I over World War II? No, there's plenty of primary sources, dude. You're talking about, you know, 1400s. There's plenty of resources for that. I can show you. You could also look at the Decameron too. I mean, it's fictional, but you know, same kind of principle there. But there's definitely Right, so it's World War I. I just think that the society after World War I is fascinating to me because, like, a lot of old concepts and traditions die away. Demonic Couture, Vikings fan, FC North without Rodgers. If there's no Rodgers, then yeah, the Vikings have the best chance. So, just saying. Ooh, Holly, that sounds good. Adjunct, I thought about it, Ben. I've definitely thought about it before. Mike with a fire, also watching a video on the Napoleonic Wars, may be wrong, but to me that teed up situation in Europe for World War I, so good job, France. Oh, Napoleon. Yeah. I can see how I can see how you can make those conclusions. Sure. I can see it. So, yeah. Yeah. Prussian War, definitely. Prussian-Franco War? Oh, dude, that sets the stage hardcore. Hardcore. France wants revenge on Prussia. Hardcore. And that I teach that to my AP kids. I'm like, remember this? How much they hate Prussia? That they're marching in the streets of Paris? Like, remember that. So, that's it, Bangtech. That's it. Slipknot, of course. I push my fingers into my eyes. Did you ever change your teaching about Christopher Columbus? Nope. I taught about Christopher Columbus the same way that I taught about him for 6 years. And I give the kids primary sources to go along with this. We have a debate on if we should still celebrate Columbus Day. And I give them, because listen, the reason why we celebrate Columbus Day is because you had Italians in this country getting lynched. And so, you know, I don't disregard that. I'm Italian. Like, I don't disregard that. But I tell them the story of Columbus, and I give them primary sources to prove it. Ferdinand and Isabella lock Columbus up when he comes back from one of his voyages because he goes overboard. And for you to go overboard then, like, you know, you're chopping off hands and ears, and it's bad. It's real bad. Real bad. Again, my favorite war, it's always gonna be World War I. Crimean is pretty interesting too, but World War I. World War I, easy. Demonic fire. You think about free agent signings and draft for the Vikings? Like, would you consider top 10 at least? I think the Vikings are definitely up there. Their offense should be a lot better. I love what you guys did for the offensive line. Have a power running game with Cook. Obviously, passing game is up there. And defense should be improved. Yeah, you guys should be contenders this year. So, yeah, no? Yeah, no? Do you think the Steelers beat the Packers if the Packers don't have Rodgers? Sure, it could happen. It could. It could. History stream. Forever. I feel like we're on one and you have time. You ever check out Battlefield? I have. I have. Great question, Demonic. Listen. No, I mean, like, I think there's a lot of a glorification of Christopher Columbus. Like, you could look at his impact. The guy obviously had a huge impact on the world. So, like, what I did for my final this year, and I've done this with AP kids for just review, is I did a March Madness bracket, and it was only 32. With the AP kids, I do 64. But I took 32 individuals that we learned about in history this year, and I put them all up, and they had to argue which one is the most historically significant. And they could be terrible people, but which one's the most historically significant? So, like, you had Martin Luther on there, you had Columbus on there, you had Mansa Musa on there. Like, you had a bunch of people that were on there. And they just had to make that argument. And there's no wrong answer as long as they could justify it. So, yeah. Mike, for some reason, I thought Prussia was like a Middle Ages thing. I know Prussia went to the late 1800s. Yup! Good old Otto von Bismarck. Its collapse had that big of a ripples on the scale of the Roman collapse? No. The collapse? No. Because Prussia just turns into Germany. So they don't really collapse. They turn into Germany. You know, that's the war of German unification. So they go to war against Austria, they go to war against Prussia, and southern Germany as well. Yeah, no, that's not it. So, yeah, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. From what years? I mean, again, we did it from like global. It was global 9, but I did it for AP Euro too. AP Euro was 1450 to present day, and then and we did 64 people, and then I still have that sheet lying around somewhere. It obviously wasn't everybody because it was just people that we could. And then Global 9 was just 32 because it was just freshmen. So that was from the beginning of time until, like, absolutism. Demonic would tour. Not much Vikings merch for a lifelong fan in NC. Yeah, I hear that. They don't collapse into Germany. They literally just turn into it. It's, yeah, the war of German unification. Yeah, so they don't collapse. They just turn into Germany. So, yep. Take care, Simmer! You know. Tired of 49 dark horse pick for the Super Bowl? Probably Colts. Chargers. Chargers are like my big dark horse, though. Or Turn Federation, baby. Do you have a game on every teaching you teach? Do you have a game? No, not always. Not always. Dylan, why is every coach a history teacher? I don't know. Should they block Kushner and JFK for bringing us back to the brink? Yeah. Prussia joins the others. Yep, they make Germany. They make it. Good old Otto von Bismarck. And Wilhelm the First. He's like, hey, what's going on, guys? I'm just going to take all the credit for this. And then Wilhelm the Second's like, bye-bye. And that's it. That's it. We had a Russian save us from nuclear annihilation, so. Yeah, we've gone off the rails. We've turned this into a history stream, which is the best kind of stream. Microphone, my dumb thought pressure is the Holy Roman Empire. So they're still kind of big, or they erected, not called Holy Roman. Okay, well, so yeah, Holy Roman Empire is a disaster, dude. Like, it's a nightmare. It's truly a nightmare. Like, you have the Holy Roman Empire and all their different little, like, states and provinces and all that great stuff. They are no longer the Holy Roman Empire after Napoleon. And they change, like, throughout. The history of the Holy Roman Empire is super interesting. You look at the 30 Years' War. You look after the Napoleonic Wars. You look at them after that, and, like, they turn into, like, the German Confederation. So no, you're not dumb. They transform like throughout the years, and eventually Prussia winds up like taking a bunch of it and calling itself Germany. That's a really oversimplified version, but like, yeah. Hollywood at 20. You say in such former students in graduation, at a graduation a couple of weeks ago, they honor you in some way. Seems much deserved. Yeah, for these kids, I actually got shouted out in the salutatorian speech, which was really cool. She did not have to do that. But yes, I do keep in touch with a few students. Fun fact, because I knew this, one of my students who was in my public speaking club in my first job, she is going to school for animation. She actually designs the wildflower designs. That was the poster and the shirt. She did the Bruce and Springsteen one. She did a Carl one. So yeah, I do. I pay her, obviously. But I thought that'd be good. Plays with a fire. Given your history knowledge, have you heard of the USS William D. Porter? Look it up for a barrel of laughs. I actually do not know. I do not know. I do know European history a lot better. A lot better. I will say that. Demonic Material, Vikings to spill Super Bowl happen. Who's winning? Hopefully the Bills. Please God Bills. Please God Bills. Please God Bills. Spoilers, Carl design. Oops. Oops. Are you out of King George? I have like a decent amount left. I can't tip it. Florence with Tour, how do I start to learn what the hell you're talking about? I could recommend books. I mean, like, that's the thing. Like, teachers know it because they teach it. Like, that's it. So, like, my first time teaching AP Euro, like, I was just a step ahead of the kids. So, yeah. And it's just immersing yourself in a lot of books. That's what it is. Unfortunately, I pick up, like, an AP Euro review book and read through that. It makes it a little bit more simplistic. Chris, 10:05, you ever read the letters between Tsar Nicholas and Kaiser Wilhelm? Yup! Also, ever read The Guns of August? Personally, I have not, but I've heard fantastic things about it. Fantastic things. Call it fire. Wilson is arguably the worst president. Southern revisionist history, white supremacy, modern U.S. global supremacy, all stuff. Wilson, yeah. Yeah, Wilson's pretty terrible. Wilson is really, really terrible. Like, really terrible. And, like, the fact that he thought that he literally could, like, save Europe was laughable. They literally laughed him off. VNF, 8 times watch AFC East production video until I let you know. Jets own a 5.21% under first year head coach in 97. Ooh. Well, there you go. There you go. Hawaiian history. Ooh. There we go. There we go. I like it. I like it. Oh, that's still smooth. I was expecting a bite. I'm still expecting a bite. Kick-ass fire, had it on, grab a drink worthy of something close to what you're drinking. Got 23-year-old rum. Go back to history. Yes! Favorite history YouTuber. I will admit, I don't watch a lot of history YouTubers. I don't. Sorry. Go to it. Let's see. Mexican painter who tried to kill Trotsky. I don't know. I think one of my favorite stories that I tell, though, about you look at like the Spanish Civil War is if I could I'll show you. It's not. Hold on. If you ever, I'm not gonna be able to like link this, but like, all right, if you ever looked at Guernica, which is by Picasso, created during the Spanish Civil War. One of my favorite stories about that. The Spanish Civil War is like, I call it World War 1.5, because it's basically an excuse for the Soviet Union and Germany to try out all their new technology, and they just destroy Spain, and they wreck it. There's a ton of civilian deaths, and it's like horrible stuff. Anyway, there's a lot of bombings. They're using like new tech that's never been used before, etc. So Picasso paints Guernica, and a troop goes up to him. And if you've ever seen the painting Guernica, it is like it's a Picasso painting. So like it's disfigured. Like there's a lot of like anguish in it. And he looks at him and he's like, "Did you do this?" And he's like, "No, you did." And like that's always like such a powerful thing. Yeah, I like teaching about art a lot, especially in a cultural context. I thoroughly enjoy it. Would you ever just teach Black history? I mean, I teach as much Black. So when I was able to, whether it was U.S. or whether it's at the end of Global 9, yeah, no, I teach all about it, 100%. New York Fortnite, Wilson or Trump's the worst president ever? Let's see what the impact of Trump as president is. It's too early to tell, honestly, like what his impact is going to be. Rob, and plus there's a lot of other worse presidents. Robert, if back in high school, I didn't know a free response question on Europe. Wrote the lyrics for Bohemian Rhapsody, somehow got a 3 and pass. Nailed it! Russell Wilson, worst U.S. president. Accurate. He had no offensive line. Saturday at 20, working with a former U.S. Marine. He told me about the time he met a Russian Marine. Their conversation, and when the Russian said, "I'm glad we met here," instead of on site orders of Cold War. Yes. Ishi Fire, what's your favorite game you had the kids play in history, and would you ever just teach Black? Again, I like the bubonic plague one. I really like the African one. Those are like the big ones that I do, like game wise. But a lot of things, especially like AP kids, I let them express their understanding through a variety of mediums. Like I had one group of kids, they, if you've ever listened to Childish Gambino 3005, they rewrote the lyrics to that and called it 1555 and talked about the entire first period of AP Euro, included like Martin Luther in there. It's phenomenal. It's so good. It was so good. AP would have done. I agree about the Euro as peak mad work, but got the 5. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it. Benny Tech, big facts there. Big facts there. Yep. Trust me, we've had plenty of terrible presidents. Plenty. Yeah. They recorded. They did. They made that one, and then they made one more about like World War I and World War II. It was fantastic. It was so good. And again, like they studied off of it. Like it was review. They basically just created review the entire year. So Michael at 20. Watch you British reaction channels on YouTube. It's so interesting to me that they watch World War II videos. They have almost zero knowledge of Pacific theater. Also, there's a class in World War II where I told, yeah. Well, yeah, British history is interesting. British history is very, very interesting. It's fun stuff. What made you want to teach history? I had a great 10th grade history teacher. One of the greatest teachers I ever had. So that's why. That's it. That's why. It was that simple. It was that simple. I didn't put it on YouTube. No, it's like because it's like the kids. I want to like protect their identities and stuff. The man return. Hey Tom, you ever heard of Operation Chariot? Yup. British commandos ran a destroyer full of TNT. Yup. I love it. EA, I got you. It's there's so much fun history out there. I mean, like that's the thing too. Like that's why I tell kids, history is a study of people. Like that's all it is. It's the study of people, and these are regular people, no matter how much of a pedestal we put them on. Christian, Mr. Egan. Yup, that's it. So, I mean, again, like I didn't know what I want to do, and then I had 10th grade, and I was like, ooh, I could do this. So, I'm drinking it. I'm still expecting a bite. There's a little bit more of a bite as it gets warmer, but I will say, Wookie, I am not as educated on Hawaiian history, 100%. He's not the best teacher I ever had, Christian, but he's like top 3. He's top 3. Easy. So, I had one teacher. Unfortunately, he passed away recently. But a history professor in college, John Palensar, who was the greatest history teacher I've ever had. Ever. Mug's Fire's history tier was the most important event in history. Oh, God. You could probably go with, like, Neolithic Revolution if you want to be corny. It's funny. Corn. But yeah, invention of farming. Civilization's not possible without it. So, if you wanted to. Dylan, to 1,000 Spartans instead of 300 Persians lose? Yeah, probably. If they also don't get betrayed, too. People say U.S. Civil War was inevitable. At what point did it become inevitable? Most common is Kansas-Nebraska Act. Yeah, that's a good call. Yeah, that's a pretty good answer. That's a pretty good answer. So, oh God, yeah. There's so much history out there. That's so much fun. I love it so much. I really do. I really do. It'll be a part that I miss. Wookie, I will. I definitely will. Abe Lincoln election. Oh yeah, that's a big event. 100%. Because like half the country was like, no, no, he didn't win. No. Huh. Connections to today. Get gas to our Halifax explosion in 1970 is a fun story. It's a story. It is. If I could have dinner with one person from history, who would it be? Ooh. This is a really lame answer, but it'd probably be an artist. It'd probably be Duchamp or maybe Van Gogh. It would be. I'm lame like that. It's a 24-hour stream. Kip, it might be. Who knows? Let's see what happens. But then Coach won't come out, so. Molasses Flood. That's fantastic. That is fantastic. Con Man, Operation Paperclip. Oh my God. Or how we basically gave immunity to the Japanese for like a whole bunch of their scientific experiments for what they did and tortured people. That's always fun too. That's always fun. You know, dropping the atomic bomb is inevitable? Nope. It was not inevitable whatsoever. Don't get me started in the atomic bomb. Definitely not inevitable. Wesley Fire, oh my God, remember comment for earlier to say thanks, made my day. Also, great history teachers, amazing people. Also, go Cowboys. Robert Fire, we have Wildfire Wednesday, we need Teacher Tom Tuesdays. Mike at 15, saw a video like last year where the British discovered the Roman era dock buildings deep underground in London. That's so cool. Like how big they were. Oh, dude, people don't understand. It was enormous. Oh, it was the Persian era. 731, Ben. 731. Yeah, it was enormous. Ramsey's with a 10 at home and a new baby and enjoying the history. Also, Packers watching Bucks. I have no clue. Calling false starts and holding when John's getting wrapped. I'm guessing you too. Yeah, a lot of personal fouls, offsides. You know, roughing the passer. 100%. Chris Fire, you should do a history class for a stream. This is fun. I enjoy this. I definitely do. Yeah, dropping the atomic bomb originally made for good old Germany. Then they were like, ooh, deuces. So, yeah, we talk about all the reasons why they dropped the atomic bomb. A lot of it to basically just showboat and peacock for the Soviet Union. Ugh. Yeah. If you ever want to see a movie that's pretty messed up, it's an animated movie, but Grave of the Fireflies. Yeah. But then again, like you have like Tokyo firebombing. Good God, there's so much bad stuff that goes on in World War II. World War II makes it okay to bomb civilians, and like we morally accept it as being okay. Oh, Benny Tech. There you go. There you go. EA. There you go. Grave of the Fireflies. Oof. 2 minutes. What's the next street punch rate? Twerk, Tom? Twerk. Twerk. Female at 10. Ever hear the charge of the dead where 60 Russian soldiers during World War I after being gas charged and 3 kids coughing blood scared them? Yes. Oh God. They the Russians in World War I, they're sending kids out there like they don't have boots and they're like, hey, listen, when someone dies, grab their gun and stuff. It's brutal. Russians, they fight though. When a fighter was Roman side in modern USA, roughly no wonder it collapsed just based on managing. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's when they split it up, too. And that basically doomed, like, actual Rome. They moved it to Constantinople or Byzantium. So, yeah. Yeah. It's... God, the atomic bomb. Yeah, World War II to me, like, that's why, like, World War I for me is going to sound really weird. Like, a lot of bad stuff happens in World War I. Don't get me wrong. Jojo Rabbit, loved it, Spencer. But, like, our sense of morality, I feel like was... this is not going to come out right. I feel like it was better. Like, World War II for me is, like, a total war. Even though they were engaging in that in World War I, like, World War II just amps it up and is like, oh, like, bomb civilians for no reason? Yeah, that's cool. Like, that's totally cool. Yeah, there's a lot of bad stuff in World War II. That's a bad stuff. Chris, if I had time bomb is why I'm alive. My grandfather would have been in Japan and attack didn't happen, so I'm a little biased. There you go. But that's the thing. That's the question, too. Like, if the United States does a land invasion of Japan, like, does Japan just surrender? I mean, I know, listen, like, they're not and stuff, but, like, Japan's on its last legs. Like, I've had that conversation with history professors. Unit 7031. Japan pretty much doesn't acknowledge that. Oh, rape of Nanking? Dude. Yep. Japan does horrible stuff in China. Like, if you want to, like, never have a good thought in your head again, you read about what they do there. It's horrendous, dude. It's horrendous. It is horrendous. Yeah, that it like, they take that idea, like, there is no, like, home front anymore. Like, it literally is like, hey, no, like, get into a bunker because we're gonna bomb the hell out of you. Like, it's... World War I had the Christmas armistice, yeah, and you know what? Generals didn't know what the hell they were doing in World War I, but, like, that made it even worse because then the next day they didn't want to kill each other because they were just playing, like, football, you know, and they were drinking together. So, yeah. Yeah, no, trust me, I know Russia getting ready to invade Japan. That's why we want to drop it too, because if Russia took it over, then they become communist, and couldn't have that happen. So, yup. Oh, God, Dresden. Yup. Yeah, World War II is just bad, man. Like, it's really, really bad. Like, a lot of people refer to it as, like, the last, like, good war. But, like, honestly, it's not. I think that, you know, there's so much revisionist history that goes into it, right? But because it's like, oh, Nazis bad, which... granted, yes, Nazis bad, that means that we're automatically the good guys. But, like, listen, the Allied forces do some real bad stuff. Like, real bad stuff. Yeah, it's ugly stuff. It's ugly. Dylan, if I had a fake teacher who all students loved, was ridiculed by other teachers for not teaching traditionally, he's on Apple's executive board right now. There you go. Yeah, good war. No. Mike with a 15, for the brutality of World War II. That also is into the generals of World War II being World War I soldiers and all the stuff they went through. Yep. Well, I mean, the after effects of World War I are horrible. Gavin, if I drink with you, enjoying the history talk, was your favorite random Roman history fact myth? Mine is Nero playing a fiddle as Rome burns. I love, like, the last Roman emperor basically being a child, and and they come in and they're like, hey, give us Rome, and he's like, okay. Like, it goes out with such a whimper. And the majority of Roman emperors are, like, assassinated. Like, the majority of them are just killed. Evo and Fire, do you just walk into the history team? Yeah. Do you hear what what's your favorite topic in history? Still, post-World War I societal history. $200, thank you. Yeah, Ray, I mean, again, I think that's the ultimate argument, right? Like, we look at would they surrender or would they not have. I think you can find evidence for both. But, yeah. It's rough. Yeah, the Holocaust, I spent a lot of time on the Holocaust when I taught in AP. I did a whole after school thing. And I literally just, like, look at, I have the question of, like, why Jews? Out of all the people, why? And obviously there's other groups that are associated with it, don't get me wrong. But, like, we go through, like, the history of anti-Semitism, especially in Western Europe. And then, like, the pictures that always stand out to me, the ones that I show them, you know, a lot of it is, like, the wedding rings, like, the piles and piles of wedding rings. But the other ones are actually, like, the SS quarters. Like, you have, like, Nazis who are, like, you know, a stone throws away from, like, these death camps, and they're, like, singing and they're laughing and they're having a good time and they're drinking. That's the kind of stuff that I show them. And I'm like, hey, you know, like we look at this as like monsters, terrible people. Like, and I'm like, these are human beings who are doing this. Like, and what causes human beings to get into that headspace and that mind frame to do such horrific things? Because if you figure out that answer and you understand that, that's what history is. And that's how you're able to potentially, you know, hopefully not repeat any of those things ever again. So, yeah. There's a lot. King George? Finite. History be rhyming, though. That's it. Got a little beer left. Let's go for a few more minutes. I've thoroughly enjoyed this evening. I think I've had a great time. We've been going for like 2 hours, but... Colt! What a fire. Dan Carlin recently finished a huge series on Japan, World War II. Highly recommend. It's mostly written for Japan's point of view. Yeah, there's a couple books I could recommend too, that talk about like from Japan's point of view. It's super fascinating. It really, really is. So, yeah. Jam says the bad guys of World War II so unambiguously and horribly bad that I think Hitler might be one of the most historically remembered centuries token worst person ever. And yet, like, Stalin kills more people, right? And like, listen, this is not a pissing contest of like who's more evil. But, like, you know, and we ally with Stalin. So, yeah. Thank you, Garrett. I appreciate that. Yeah. So, like, I don't know. What's the worst thing about history we hate talking about? Anything that's, I don't know, like, the commercial revolution's, like, kind of boring. But I don't hate talking about anything. Like, there's a lot of teachers that get very uncomfortable talking about things. Like, my first job, like, legitimately, you had teachers who didn't want to talk about slavery. And I'm like, you kind of have to. Like, that's your job. Like, you have to do that. And yeah, sure, it could be uncomfortable, but like, it's only uncomfortable if you make it uncomfortable. Like, it should be a level of uncomfortable too. So, Justin, great Packer of all time, not named Roger, Don Hudson. Bart Starr is up there too. Starr, Hudson, Curly Lambeau. So, you know, Pol Pot, Mao Zedong. I got plenty. Worry about your old students watching street stuff? No, not at all. Not at all. What are they gonna do? Fire me? I've done this for years at this point, so. Yeah, but listen, you understand history, you understand how people's minds work, and you understand why they make the decisions that they make. It can only help. Kick-ass favorite silly, funny, slappy history. Switch it up. Ooh, the molasses. People die in that, but it's kind of funny. The molasses flood. It kind of is funny. It is. Wookie, very true. There is no such thing. There is no such thing. Yeah. Like slappy funny, though. The start of the 30 Years' War is pretty funny. There's something called the defenestration of Prague, and they throw the guy out the window, and he survives because he lands in a whole bunch of farm animal feces and manure. And, like, he's, like, thanking God. And he's like, oh, my God, like, God saved me. And they start calling him, like, it's, like, Saint Poop or some Saint Crap or something. And it's hysterical. Evo and Fire Scene movie. Yep, I just mentioned that, Evo. Yep, Grave of the Fireflies. Messed up movie. Hollywood Tanner, good time is always time. Like how start off football, but then go on lightning tangents. It's what they are. Defenestration of Prague, baby. Defenestration. To throw something out a window. Greatest word. The man return. You feeling with the Battle of Samar? I don't think so. No, I am not well read up on here, so I'm not even gonna pretend that I am. I'm not. I am not. Yeah, they call they literally like make fun of him. So like at the defenestration, I'm trying to get like the actual name that they call him. It's really funny. Yeah, it's 1618. They throw him out the window. It's like a few stories up. Don't care. They call him the Baron of Highfall, which is funny. Yeah. He was defenestrated. They survived a 70-foot drop fall from the third floor. Catholics maintain the man was saved by angels. But the Protestants asserted that he survived because he fell into a dung heap. And they made fun of him for that. They used to call him, like, it was like Saint Poop. It was great. Yeah, it's fantastic. It's Inglourious Basterds, great movie. Great movie. Mike would attend this video called Fallen in World War II. Didn't know who brutal Stalin was. Dude, Stalin was a nightmare. Just the numbers dead. Honestly, I think Stalin was worse than history. Siege of Leningrad. Yup. Horrible. The Pig War. Yup. One favorite attempt. Love heard anything about history and battles. Battle of Midway. Yup. Stalingrad. Saratoga. Yup. Turn the Tide. Midway's my favorite. Yeah. Stalingrad's brutal. I used to give my regular gen ed kids in 10th grade, there's a diary of a Nazi soldier going into Stalingrad. And it like starts off and like talking about like how great they are and the Nazis are going to do so well. And then like slowly but surely, because like Hitler is seen as like kind of like this mythical, godly Jesus Christ-like figure. And as time goes on, like he starts losing hope. He's like, I ate a cat the other day. Like it like gets dark and like just kind of shows kind of like the mindset. So yeah. Yep. Supernatural dung heap of Jesus. That's it, baby. That's it. Hitler's dead. No, Hitler's dead. Because the Soviets would have done such worse things to him. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way. Standard Fiver. Would you rather be a soldier at the first battle of Bull Run or French royalty during the revolts? Can I go neither? French royalty, then I run away. Colt with a Fiver. St. Paul Smear, naval battle in 1944, U.S. and Japan. U.S. was greatly outmatched and unprepared with one through bravado, luck, and bluffing. There you go. There you go. Read that diary for a college course. Yeah, I showed it to my high school kids. All right. Man, with Fire Battle Smear. U.S. fleet of 4 destroyers, 3 destroyers, escorts, and 6 light CVS defended. Ooh, 4. Ooh, there you go. There you go. There's lots of stories like that, and they're just phenomenal. Benny Tech with a tenor. This not go through. Anyway, trivia. Member of the Doolittle Raiders. A bit of a member of Doolittle Raiders, part of this. Stalin left 3 great escapes. His name was David Jones. I met him and got his autograph. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, Benny, it went through before. I'm sorry with a fire. I missed. It didn't pop up for some reason. And then 2 after 1-on-1. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We will get together and drink the night away and talk many about the histories. 100%. 100%. So, folks, this has been a fantastic evening. We've gone for over 2 hours. We've gone for basically 2.5 hours. So, I appreciate you tuning in. And I do need to DM you. I'll just DM you on Twitters. But folks, it's been a great stream. I am going to drink some water, probably pee, and then I'm going to go and edit Coach. Hollywood Tour, Tommy Praska, edit Coach episode 3. Nope, I'm going to do it. I want to get it out. So it's 10 o'clock here now. It's not going to be out for another few hours. It's going to take me a while to edit, but it's going to get done, and it's going to be great, and I will not go to sleep until it's done. So, Mike with a tenor saying, why do you think no one, since the Romans been able to conquer all or most of Europe, is because of Hitler and Napoleon got greedy and went for Russia? I mean, Napoleon did a good chunk. He definitely did a good chunk, but yeah, they done messed up going to Russia. They messed up. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. I'm Tom Grossi. And as always, go Pack Go. By the way, we're also going to premiere Coach, so we're going to premiere it. So I'll see you there. Let's do it.